Yes, sir. We back with another one. What's good, my boy?
Man, another day. Glad to be here. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. We back with another one. Normally, I know, normally we go live on Wednesdays, but out of respect for the NBA Finals and just because I was there not too long ago in New York, and I fuck with the culture that they have over there, the fans over there were going crazy. So I can only imagine right now they're in the finals. So, yeah, bro. I don't want to take away from that moment. I know a lot of people want to watch that game one. So, yeah, we here. I'm here with my dog, Raider Trey 540. It's your boy Mike, aka Mike Cavelli, and you already know it is BTB, the Black Team Broadcast, the one and only, often imitated, but never fucking duplicated. We back, bro, with a special episode, and we got a very special guest today. But before we get into all that, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you see it in your comment section or whatever, hit that hype button as well to get us in that algorithm. Yes, sir. But yeah. Also, shit. Let's see what's up with the chat real quick. We got some people in the building today. Yes, sir. Yeah, Millennial Raider. He said Raiders. Oh
What's
yeah,
happening, Raiders?
yeah. Raider Slim TV in the building. Appreciate you, bro. He's a Raider Nation. Yes, sir. In the building.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah, yes, sir. Shout out, shout out.
yeah. Oh yeah, Millennial showing love to the special guy. He said the sports goat. Yes, sir. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah. You already know. Got family in the building. Mama Majors. Appreciate you.
What's happening, ma? What's happening?
Yeah. Happy Tuesday evening to you as well. Yes, sir. We got Robert Pena in the building. He said Raiders.
Raiders.
Hey, we out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fred,
Fred here,
what's
man. Most definitely
happening? What's
here, my
happening?
dog. Fred the producer, my guy. We going crazy though. Like I
Hey,
said, if you haven't
shout
yet, hit
out,
that.
shout out to Prez the Goat, man. If y'all don't follow him, man, y'all go follow him. Tap
Yeah,
in with him, man. He do his motherfucking thing, bro.
he be going crazy, bro. He be going crazy for real. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, we close. We real close to that 500 mark. I believe before the episode started, we was at what was that? Like 14 away. I think we're like 14 away or something like that. Like we're real close. So if you haven't yet, real close, man. Once we hit that 500 mark, we're gonna do a special giveaway for y'all. We're gonna make sure to turn up and have something very special for y'all in store for y'all. But yeah, I think it's about time, man. We bring in our special guest. Now this somebody that he be going crazy on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I mainly see. So some people may have seen his content on TikTok. I actually first seen him on Instagram, and bro, content is different to say the least. Like it ain't like other people. It's generally his content, and I fuck with it because you could tell he 100% being him all the way through. But without further ado, man, uh, I'm gonna bring out my guy, representing Hood Commentary podcast from his channel, the man, the myth, the legend, the sportsman, yo, yes sir. What's
What's
happening?
poppin', man? What's good with y'all, man? What's poppin' with it?
What's happening?
Appreciate you. I'm gonna adjust the screen real quick.
Man, I'm over here trying to make it happen like Joe Jackson, man. You already know, man.
For sure, for sure. For sure. Appreciate you coming in here, tapping in with us, for sure.
Yeah, you already know, man. Appreciate y'all having me in here. Appreciate the invite, man. And y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out Hood Commentary where the game is trilling. It's never the ordinary, man. Check it out.
Most definitely. But yeah, man, shit. I'm happy to bring you in here, bro. I'm excited to talk football, especially with another fellow content creator that's from Southern California as well, bro. So I gotta ask, and I'm sure most of us from Southern California got the same story, origin story. But how did you start off becoming a Raider fan, bro?
Shit, I became a Raider fan, man, because my pops was a Raider fan. My pops was he was an Oakland Raider fan, and then I was born in South Central. So me and Pops, Pops used to have season tickets and shit. We moved out here to the IE, to West Woodville. We was over there in the IE, and then my Pops still worked in LA, and that's where my grandma still stayed right there on 60th and Normandy and Broadway and all of that shit. So we would still go to all the Raider games. So you know what I mean. That's what tripped me out about the Raiders. Is, of course, I watched it with my Pops and shit. But when I go to the games as a little kid in LA, I would just know that was the first time that's the first time me as a kid seeing every race like together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I realized, like, damn, I mean, you seen Asian motherfuckers, you seen white motherfuckers, you seen gang of Mexicans, you seen everybody, and it was all love because it was all one team. It was all one gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that and then seeing people get their ass whooped in the bleachers and shit, just being a kid loving that shit.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, this shit is for me. This is my fucking team. And since then, man, it's been in the blood, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah. So you gotta actually like watch like games at the Coliseum like at that age where you were able to understand football for sure. For me, it was okay. So for me, I didn't get an experience like going. So I did get to attend games at the Coliseum, but I was a baby, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on yet. Really, not until like 02, 03, like when I was like in elementary school and started playing football. That's when I started to understand football. Unfortunately, it was only a couple good years of football at the Coliseum, and then shit was down bad after that. It was fucked up.
You making me feel old as fuck, bro. I ain't trying to fucking put my age out there like that, but let's put it this way. I was at the game when Bo Jackson got hurt.
Oh, shit.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say shit, but it feels good to not be goddamn that motherfucker. Because I'm usually on here, bro, and they like, oh, shit, bro, you probably seen this, you probably seen that. You know what I mean? So, like, it feels good, bro.
That's crazy.
To not be that guy on this.
I mean, hey, it's cool to know though. We got somebody on here that doesn't see all 3 Super Bowls. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, yo, I love to hear it. I love to hear it.
I was too young to see all the Super Bowls. But I would always look at the tape and all of that shit. But I was at the Bo Jackson game where he got hurt. We had season tickets that game. I was at that Cincinnati game.
Okay,
I remember that shit. Like I remember looking through the binoculars because we ain't had no bread like that. I remember looking through the binoculars and seeing Bo Jackson on the sideline with his kids and because I was a major Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen fan. So I'm looking like, damn, this motherfucker really hurt, man. And that happened to be the last time.
Yeah, man. That must have been traumatizing too. Like I can imagine like a lot of people like I wouldn't say it too much just because I wasn't really too keen on him, but a lot of people fans from my generation, a lot of them would say 2016, that Christmas Eve game when Carr got hurt, that was a lot of people's like, man, what the fuck moment. Like, I was there for that game and shit.
That was fucked up. You say you was there for that game?
I wasn't there for that one, nah. But I remember watching on TV. Nah, the game that I seen where he got hurt that sucked was in Denver. The game where he like fractured his back or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I was at that game, bro. That was like my first road game as an adult. That shit sucked. I was like, damn, this one got hurt. No.
Yeah, that motherfucker was indestructible though, man. He got so many injuries and wasn't missing games, man. Hey, man,
Yeah,
Derek Carr, man. He'll never ever get the respect he deserved. Motherfuckers be acting like he played for a competent organization.
They be trying to style on him. They be trying to style on Derek Carr, bro. I agree with that.
He had. Let me tell you like this, man. He had nothing to work with. You look at Aaron Rodgers, he had somebody. You look at Tom Brady. No, I ain't gonna say Tom Brady. He the only one who did his thing without having somebody. Besides that, Peyton Manning had somebody. John Elway had somebody. Who the fuck Derek Carr had? He had nobody. For years and years and years, but new coaches and new coordinators, and he still
2021, bro, that team would have went somewhere. Because he still had
no number one wide receiver. He just made one thing. He's made it. One thing Derek Carr did. What's up, man? One thing Derek Carr did was make everybody better, just like Aaron Rodgers did. Except for he don't get the credit for that because he didn't have no number one wide receiver.
Henry Ruggs was on his way.
Oh yeah, Ruggs. That's what I'm saying. He was making him a number one receiver, but I'm saying
he was on his way.
Yeah, Ruggs was dope. Ruggs was he was gonna be that guy. And what was him and Carr doing? They was tearing everybody a new ass off.
They was tearing shit up until rest in peace to the people that Tina. But like that team right there, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs,
ready.
Henry Ruggs, like that team was legit. Like that was the team that he had, and we had a defense that year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Bro, we had a squad. They played real good under Gus Bradley, man. That 4-3 with no blitz. We had the most pressure in the NFL with the less blitzing. You know what I mean? That was Yannick and Max was murdering shit.
That was the only person that Max had on the other side that I felt like they was having a party at the quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And Kuntz before he got hurt. Kuntz was he was becoming that guy.
They pulled the rug off from under that team, though, bro. You know what I mean?
That was dirty, man. That was dirty. But they say, hey, look over here and don't look over there.
Now, Carr had some shit in 16 too, though.
Oh,
with Crabtree and Cooper.
Yeah, anytime he had anything, balling.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, we got a good question. What team y'all like more?
2021. 2021 for me.
Yeah, I'll say 21 just because I don't know. Like obviously
that shit was loaded.
Yeah, like it was a crazy season in general. Like the way the turmoil, all the shit that went down midway through the year, and then just the way the team stuck together and played through it, and we found a way to make the playoffs. Like that shit was cold, bro.
People forget they had to win like 6 out of 8 games to make the playoffs. Remember that game
at the end of the season?
Remember that game against the Colts? Hunter Renfrow.
He caught that bitch. Hey, look, we thought he scored a touchdown.
Hey. He came around with the I'm over here. Like, it's the Chiefs. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Like I'm saying, like people, us Raider fans. I don't say us because I ain't one of them Raider fans. They just fucking don't understand what Derek Carr had to deal with, bro, and how good he actually was. You give him somebody to play with, he was good. Like Hunter Renfrow was cool at Clemson. He wasn't no star. Carr made him a star. Yeah. Fucking Darren Waller was a fucking practice player. What happened? Put him over there with Carr and made him an all-pro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give him somebody the ball, he's going to ball. But he's never gotten that credit that Aaron Rodgers got for making Tunyon somebody, right? For making Nelson somebody. Carr never got that credit. He's got a lot of guys paid. Remember he got fucking what's his name? What's my guy's name from Philly?
Nelson Agholor. Yeah. God, SC.
He got plenty of people paid. That's a
fact. Dogs. Made him somebody and got him paid.
Yeah. I think my issue with Carr really wasn't like. I think it was just I get it. Like we had bad teams and shit too, but also it's like he wasn't the problem, but he also wasn't the solution either. Like he was like the one. I guess you could say the what's the word like every single time, like no matter what, he was like the one factor that was always there. You get me? No matter what. And after a while, it's like, okay, maybe it's time to see something different. Like I was really ready to move off of him that year where we gave him Devontae, Renfrow, Waller, and we had Josh Jacobs. Like he had a squad and he didn't do nothing with it, bro. That's when I was like, all right, like for sure, like yeah.
Talking about 2022. I'm glad you brought that up because in 2022 the Raiders had a top 10 offense scoring, but you know what? We had the 27th ranked defense, bro. We were scoring 27 points and giving up 30. Remember when everybody thought that the Chiefs was indestructible and we couldn't run on them? Jacobs ran all over his ass. Devontae had over 100 yards. Like, give him some people. He gonna ball.
We lost to him on a collision.
Yeah, and the 2-point conversion, some bullshit. But let's give it to Josh. All I'm saying is, like, when you look at what this guy went through, bro, like, and a lot of people who felt like you, they're like, move on from Carr. Yeah, how y'all like that now? How y'all like that now? Trash.
Yeah, it's cool. Trash. They had many moments to address it. That's where they fucked up. Like for example, that year when it was Bryce and CJ, they were in play to trade up to number 1, and they fucked that off at the last minute just because they were having mixed opinions on quarterbacks. Like, if they were smart, they should have just said, "Fuck it, make the trade, and we'll figure that shit out once we get to that."
And that's on punk ass Dave Ziegler and trash ass Josh McPuss. That's what that's on. Them trash ass mother. They destroyed the team. But my thing is this: tell me this: if you got an offense that's scoring in the top 10, top 12, what the fuck makes you get rid of the quarterback? Fix your fucking defense. How about that?
But then you fix the defense, and the quarterback is already gone because this Spillane and them come in, and now we got a top 15 defense.
Now you got Hoyer, trash. Now you got fucking Aiden
Jimmy Garoppolo.
That trash. Don't get me started on handing off Jimmy. That's who he is. Don't get me started on this trash. Like, Raider fans had to learn the hard way.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, Gardner fucking. Are you fucking serious? None of these guys can even fucking hold Derek Carr's jockstrap. But at the end of the day, it was about 4 seasons. It was about 4 seasons, 5 seasons, where it was Derek Carr, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers were the only quarterbacks to throw for 3,000 yards, 10 picks or less in a row. Like, but with no defense, and all them guys had number 1 wide receivers. He had no wide receiver. Like, if we would have actually did the right thing for Derek Carr, we would have fucking won. Because we seen what it looked like when we do the right thing for him. 2016, we won. And Geno Trash-Ass Smith. 2016, we won. 2021, we won. And we did that without Henry Ruggs. He made Welker a number 1 receiver. I'm not Welker, but fucking Renfro a number 1 receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we went and got Devontae Adams, because the shit that we was able to do with no number 1 wide receiver. That's why it made a lot of sense. Yeah. And then you brought in the wrong coach. That's it. You brought in the wrong coach, and he fucked everything up. He fucked us over, man.
He was mad that Josh Jacobs ran that motherfucking touchdown in Seattle.
Because he didn't want Derek Carr to have any control at the line. What veteran you don't want to have control at the line in his fucking 10th, 11th, 12th season? What are you talking about, Josh McFucking Puss? That's why I can't stand it.
McFucking Puss, bro, is fucking legendary, bro. We gonna flip that shit.
It's Josh McPuss. It's Josh McPussles. Those are his names right there. Jimmy Garoppolo.
I still fully believe they fucked over AP, bro. Too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
They didn't give him a
real bad hand, bro. He was a real bad hand.
Yeah, they said, "Hey, AP, we're not gonna go to quarterback. Have Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew thug it out." What the fuck? How am I supposed
to then you should have started Aiden O'Connell over Gardner Minshew, if we just being honest.
Bro, but how could you? Do you not remember the preseason? Aiden O'Connell was fucking horrible. That's where the battle was at. He lost the battle.
Gardner Minshew didn't look much better to me.
But Gardner Minshew had the bigger plays, if you remember. He was the only one who got the ball downfield. Aiden O'Connell threw pick sixes all preseason.
But at the same time, Aiden O'Connell knew everybody on the starting lineup, though.
And what did it do for him when he got in there? Trash, nothing.
Man, when he came in, he looked decent, and then he got hurt because he tried to run and he knew he couldn't.
Aiden O'Connell,
you ain't got a running body.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, like, don't be. I hope you're not one of those who've been fooled. Like, when Aiden O'Connell was a rookie, that rookie preseason, I was an Aiden O'Connell fan, bro. We was like, hey, we got something here. We got something.
Run down.
Yeah, shout out my dog Run Down in the building.
But when the season started and he had his opportunity, bro, think about this. Real quick. Think about this. Mm-hmm. You're Aiden O'Connell. You're gonna be given the keys from Josh McPuss because he hate Derek Carr that much. You're getting given the keys. And the quarterbacks you got to beat out is Brian Hoyer, trash, right? Yeah. And hand off fucking Jimmy, who was coming off a foot injury, trash. And you had Devontae Adams, you had Josh Jacobs, you had Hunter Brim, you had weapons. Where the fuck were you? There's no excuse for this man. That's why I don't want to see him ever again. Ever again. I don't want to see fucking Aiden O'Connell ever again. He need to go ahead and play for the practice squad somewhere else because he's fucking trash.
Hey, I'm a honestly, bro. I gotta go back on that one because Aiden O'Connell, he wasn't the best. He wasn't the best. Nah, he wasn't. But Aiden O'Connell, bro, Aiden O'Connell done better than Gardner Minshew. He did better than Gardner Minshew and Jimmy Garoppolo.
What does that say? But he didn't do good enough to. He didn't do good enough to secure the position.
He wasn't supposed to. He wasn't that type of quarterback.
Yeah, but he was drafted to be that. They was looking at Aiden O'Connell tape during the fucking season.
Nah,
he brought it. They said that Dave Ziegler, Josh McPuss said that Dave Ziegler was showing him film of fucking Aiden O'Connell.
That's crazy.
In week 14. In week 14, bro, he's saying this shit.
Hey, look. Hey, this is how you know we in the offseason, bro. We really debating fucking Aiden O'Connell right now, dog.
But no, we not debating that shit, bro.
Yes.
We just talking about like Aiden O'Connell, bro. Like he did what he was supposed to do at the time he was supposed. He's a backup. He's not supposed to be no guy to take over.
No, do not.
You're cool with him being a backup.
Do not pull up that comment. Do not pull up.
We didn't ready to go. But he wasn't brought in to be a backup. He was drafted to be the man.
Yeah, I didn't never think he was gonna be the man.
But now that he's trash, we okay with him being a backup. My thing is, look, bro, we seen you for 4 years. You had, like I said, you had Javonte Adams, Josh Jacobs. You had weapons and weapons and weapons, and you could not secure the position. I don't want to see you no more.
Yeah. I don't want to see you. I want to see you for 2 games if my quarterback get hurt.
I don't want to see him at all. For what? He's gonna go in there and throw a pick. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna go in there.
He can throw a pick, but he can also win a game after he throw a pick, though.
What game he gonna win? Don't give me this Kansas City Chiefs Christmas shit. Give me
we ain't talking about that one. We ain't gonna talk about that one.
All I have to do is quick in the show.
He won the last Chiefs game. He won the last Chiefs game.
He lost. Oh, you brought it up. Now that last Chiefs game,
complete a pass for 3 fucking quarters that game, bro.
That was you talking about the Christmas game. Yeah, I'm talking about the last Chiefs game.
He didn't win that game.
In Allegiant?
No, he didn't win that game. No, he didn't win that game.
Who won it?
He didn't win the last Chiefs game. Go look that shit up, my bro. He didn't win it. The only Chiefs game he won was the Christmas game. Now he played well.
Who was our quarterback when we played the Chiefs the last time in Allegiant Stadium this last season?
You talking about in the shit bowl against all them backups?
Hey, shit.
Come on, bro.
It's a win.
Come on.
A win is a win. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Because
just could I have 1, 2, maybe 2 drinks sometime? What, I'm an alcoholic now?
There you go with that one. But Aiden O'Connell done won some games outside them Chiefs games.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: the games that people talk about was the Charger game in Allegiant. I was at that game.
The Charger game that was a dunk.
Yeah, them games was all backups, trash, pure trash. They weren't even fun to watch. I was in the Win Club watching that game, and it wasn't fun because we were just beating up on the super duper sorry teams with third string. It was terrible.
What was our record? What was our record at the end of that season when he came in and started though?
Trash.
No, we won 8 games. We ended up winning 5 games with him, bro. Aiden O'Connell won 5 games. That Christmas game was one of them.
How many games we win total that year? That motherfucker.
We went 8-9. We went 8-9. We went 8-9. That's what got that shit. First of all, shit is what got AP hired.
That's crazy.
That shit was got AP hired.
Because
bro.
Oh man,
we really debating AOC right now, bro.
I'm just saying,
bro. Is he even gonna earn his shield this year, bro? Is he even gonna earn his shield?
Shout out my homie AP, man. Shout out my homie AP. He know what it is, man. He know what it is. I've talked to this man.
Yeah, hold on. I got.
Shout out AP, man. He know he had nothing to work with. We talked about it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He did the next year.
Is AOC even gonna earn his shield this year, bro? That's the real question.
Yeah,
is he gonna earn the shield?
AOC don't need to earn nothing but a kick in the nuts and get the fuck out of fucking Las Vegas. He's fucking.
Yo,
there's nothing there. There's nothing there, man. Have a whole bunch of kids line up and kick him in his nuts and say, "Get the fuck up out of Las Vegas." We don't want to see Aiden O'Connell, bro. For what?
Man, you get the fuck out of here, bro.
It is.
I'm just saying, bro. Like for 2-3 games, bro. Ain't no count on win you 2-3 games. If something happened, if anything.
The opportunities he's had though, bro, he's had opportunities to take the reins and be the man. I don't want to see him, man. If we just gonna have a backup quarterback, let's see what we got in this Baylor young quarterback. Let's see what we got in any other quarterback in the fucking world besides what we know we're gonna get from this motherfucker. Oh, I hurt my pinky, I'm out. I'm gonna throw a pick six. I'm sick of that motherfucker.
Honestly, I don't want to. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not want to see Aiden O'Connell touch the field at all.
Never.
At this point, as a QB3, I don't see an issue with him being like an emergency quarterback. You feel me?
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Like that's cool. Like if he's the emergency quarterback, cool. But at that point, you get me. If he sees the field, it's over with. Like the season's done. We're fucked.
But I'm confident that he can be competent enough to do a game, though. That's it.
He got murdered last year in the preseason against the second string team. Why would make you any confident about anything? And he got hurt that game.
Gino got murdered too.
Gino's trash. He's been trash his whole fucking career.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't have nobody that didn't get murdered. Bro, we had Chip Kelly. We had Chip Kelly calling bullshit all fucking year, bro.
That was a horrible pick in the first place. I didn't like that shit. When they picked up Geno Smith, I did a video said this is my nightmare because it was. I was a fan of Geno Smith at West Virginia. West Virginia with him and Tavon Austin, I was a fan of Geno Smith.
They were lit, but that's your nightmare though.
That was my nightmare, bro. I was like Trey on Boys in the Hood, man. I was fucking swinging and shit. I was mad as fuck, swinging at the air. I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, "What are we doing?" No. That was my fucking nightmare, man.
My nightmare was Jimmy Garoppolo.
That was my other nightmare.
When I seen we got this bitch ass nigga, bro.
A lot of people didn't believe me, bro. Everybody thought, oh, we're still gonna draft somebody when we signed Jimmy, bro. That offseason. I already knew season was over. That was it. Like all morale, everything was done.
Only thing I can remember was that pass he threw in the Super Bowl with the 49ers, bro, when that shit fucking
wide open
in the fucking air, bro. I said, yo, get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
You know when I was done with
that's when you do that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But
you know when I was done with that motherfucker, man, when people was trying to tell me, Raider fans were trying to tell me, I was already done with them because I was already watching shit. But what made me upset when Derek Carr was gone and it was like, we're getting Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a winner. I'm saying he's a winner because he beat Aaron Rodgers by throwing 7 fucking passes. Do y'all watch the fucking game?
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro. He beat Aaron Rodgers by throwing the ball 7 times and handed it off 35 times. You get credit for that?
Bro, when we signed that weak ass motherfucker Jimmy, bro, oh my God.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
That's funny. That's funny as fuck. You should have showed a picture of a fucking dumpster, man. Because that shit was fucking trash, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was so mad, bro. And I was so mad at Raider fans trying to convince me and tell me. And that's where I came up with the name Handoff Jimmy. I said, the only thing he did was hand the ball off, bro. That's it.
They were trying
to handing off the ball with the best defense in the NFL. Get the fuck out of here.
They were trying to convince themselves, bro.
Yeah,
that's all they were trying to do.
And I'm never gonna do that, bro. If shit is trash, shit is trash. I ain't never gonna lie about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna.
I respect the hell out of that. That's 100%. Though.
So obviously we know that the QB situation been trash for a lot of years now. A lot of Raider fans this offseason have had a lot of excitement about the kid that we brought in, Fernando. I want to know your thoughts, bro. How you feel about young Fernando?
Fernando Mendoza. Let me tell you like this. Young Fernando. You gotta say it the right way. Fernando Mendoza. Look. Fernando Mendoza. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was doing some videos and shit on TikTok and I was trying to figure out who was the best quarterback coming out. And I actually hit up Antonio Pierce. This is early in the season. And I asked him, I was like, man, who's the best quarterback coming out? Is there any quarterbacks you fucking with this year? This is early, like I said. He told me no quarterbacks, O-line, D-line. And I was like, okay. Then I just started doing more things and checking more shit out. Then some Raider fans hit me like, bro, Fernando Mendoza. And I was just like, man, sound good. Let me check this shit out myself. So the first Fernando Mendoza game that I watched was against BYU? No, Penn State. When he threw that back that shit to Amari Cooper in the back of the end zone? Was it? Yeah, Amari and Cooper. Yeah, was that Penn State or was that BYU? The Penn State, huh?
Penn State.
When that was the first game I watched, and I was like, okay. Then I watched every other game since then. I watched Ohio State, who was the best defense. I watched against Oregon. I watched all these games. I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker, he the truth, man. He the truth. Fernando Mendoza, he's the truth. So this is, to me, this was the best move when you talk about a quarterback. And I don't want to hear nothing about if he was in 2027, he would be the seventh quarterback. Shut the fuck up, because he was better than all of them motherfuckers in 2025. The fuck are we talking about? In 2025, he was better than Dante Moore. He was better than fucking old boy at LSU. Everybody thought that was gonna be good. Fernando Mendoza was better. And that's why I'm saying, okay, so how the fuck are these guys supposed to be better than him in 2027 and he go further back? My guy was Julian Sayin. Julian Sayin was my favorite quarterback. I seen him outplay Julian Sayin in that Ohio State game. But to me, the best quarterback coming out next year is Julian Sayin. But for them to say that he is not as good as all of these QBs that he was better than just last season, he's getting NFL developed. They're getting college developed. Who the fuck you think is going to be more ready in 2027? In 2026, 2027.
Hey, yo.
This make no sense to me.
Just said some real motherfucking shit, bro. You said he was better than all these quarterbacks that they saying is better, that they trying to put him under in 2027. But why none of them quarterbacks was in the Heisman race outside of Dante Moore and all them, which who he also beat and put belt to ass on. And so what really is the discussion? Yo, you just said some real shit, bro. You just said some real shit, because how you gonna put him under all these people that's coming out next year when none of them was in the conversation? And then he went head to head with most of them. And then one of the guys, they were trying to put over him in the draft, and he smacks him around, and they put belt to ass on his team too. Now, granted, it's defense versus offense. I will give you that. But when we really looking at this shit, bro, that man beat all these quarterbacks that we talking about. Like, now, he didn't go against Chambliss. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go against Sellers. He didn't go against Sellers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he didn't go. He went against Sand. He didn't go against the kid from Duke.
Yeah, he didn't go against Nussmeier. Fell short.
Yeah. But he also beat him out at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Bro, you said some shit that was so 100, bro. So you can't put them over him.
No, exactly. And I get these arguments with people every day, and I gotta break this shit down. And I'm like, bro, they like, what about Chambliss? Motherfucker, Chambliss could have came out this year. He tried his best. He made sure he went back to college. If anyone thought he was any better than Fernando Mendoza, my bad. Fernando Mendoza, this motherfucker.
I feel like some of these kids, though, the reason why they went back was probably because of money too, though.
Yeah, bro, they getting more money.
What you want? You want NIL money or you want NFL first round money? That shit don't even compare.
That don't compare.
Yeah, for Chambliss, it doesn't matter.
For some people, though, I seen like when it came to NIL deals, like once you get past, like if you're not in like that top 15, after that, if you're not drafted in the top 15, that NIL money low key is better.
Chambliss, Moore, they both would have went in the top 10 if they came.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The guys who went back, Dante Moore, he was gonna be a number 1, number 2 pick. He went back. He was gonna get all that guaranteed NFL money. These guys, but he was ready until he played Fernando Mendoza. Everybody was saying he was that guy. It was a race between them two. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm tapped into the Latino community. I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Look, I passed the sock check, man. Right now, my socks is up damn near to my motherfucking knee. I passed.
Hey, yo.
Tapped in, bro.
Oh shit, I got my lows on right now. Usually my Nike shits be all the way up, bro, for sure.
I'm tapped in.
Usually my Nike socks be all the way up, bro, for sure.
Yeah, believe me, I'm tapped in with the Fernandos, believe me, and all of the fucking Guadalupes and all of them. I fuck with all of them. They fuck with me heavy. I'm tapped in.
See that's y'all side. See, you said Latino. See, all my peoples over here, they call them Spanish. So Latino, Spanish, you ain't disrespecting nobody.
Oh,
You saying everybody, you in the whole, you know what I'm saying, range of everything. So
Hey, but you know, hey, if they in Brazil or they in fucking the Dominican, they all Latino and Latina, no matter what the fuck they call themselves. But it is what the fuck it is, man. But either way it go, I got love for all of them motherfuckers, and I'm gonna say the name the right way because, like I said, I'm tapped in, man, and like I said, I didn't know who Fernando Mendoza was. Raider fans put me up on him, and I watched every game. And look, like you said, granted, he don't play Mendoza one-on-one. They play against defenses. But you know what? Every defense who the fuck said that Indiana had the best defense? Nobody. Who said the Ohio State had the best defense?
They said they shit was an actual like top college defense of all time type defense.
And what happened? He did that thing to him. And like I said, Indiana don't have the very best defense. They was the oldest team. I don't give a fuck. I went to the play. I'm gonna go play basketball at the park against motherfuckers older than me. That don't mean they was fucking better. Get the fuck out of here. And where the fuck is hey? And tell me this, bro. Where the fuck is this old ass team at in the first round? Omarion Cooper, where everybody else at? That was so good that they gave them such an advantage. They didn't even fucking get drafted early. Fuck out of here, man.
oh my God.
Hey, what was them niggas that played against IMG Academy? Them motherfucking. What was that team called, bro? What was that team called? What was that team called that played against IMG Academy? They still beat them by 50, and them niggas old as fuck, bro.
Exactly. That shit don't mean shit, but they come up with every excuse, bro. They come up with every excuse. I'm like, bro, just because they older don't mean shit. I remember being in fucking 10th grade going up there and whooping motherfuckers who's, you know what I mean? They like 19, 20, 21 on the court. That don't mean shit just because you older, bro. That means nothing. All I'm saying is no one considered Indiana a top-notch defense, and yet Mendoza played against better defenses when he played against these better quarterbacks, and he outperformed these quarterbacks. What's the excuse for that? There is no excuse. He just was just better than everybody else. And it's not our fault that Nussmeier didn't live up to the expectations. It ain't our fault that, oh boy, you just brought up from Mississippi. Yeah, they all fell on their face. They all fell on their face. But guess who didn't? Fernando Mendoza.
Fernando. He didn't. But you made a big point too, bro. You said that defense wasn't the top defense coming out. Like, nobody was talking about Indiana defense or offense until that shit jumped on the screen.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. And now you got motherfuckers saying, it wasn't Mendoza, it was the system. I said, how many motherfucking championships that coach won before Mendoza? Crickets, not one. Shut that shit the fuck up. Acting like it was Nick Saban he played for. If it was Nick Saban, okay. He's a championship coach with championship pedigree. What
or
the
Kirby
fuck?
Smart. Or Kirby Smart.
Exactly. Hey, Kirby Smart too. What the fuck did old boy in Indiana win before last season? Not a motherfucking thing. Not one championship. But yet they want to take the props away from young Fernando Mendoza, who fucking excelled when no one thought he would.
Facts. Big facts.
Yeah, it's hatred. It's pure hate. I'm against the hate.
You left a quarterback out of that 2027 shit. I'm just gonna let you know right now. You left my main man Gunner.
Who?
Gunner Stockton.
I know you fucking lying.
I'm a Georgia fan, bro. So you know,
right, bro. I'm biased, and I'm gonna be real with you. I think the best quarterback coming out next year, Jaden Maiava, bro. I'm an SC fan.
So now my Gunner Stockton shit gets a little bit more credibility then. God damn it.
Hey, I like Maiava a lot. I like Jaden Maiava a lot. I got a couple youngsters that went to school with my stepson. They at USC right now. I like Jaden Maiava a lot.
Yeah.
I'm an SC fan.
Like every year he keeps getting better and better. Like I see the potential. Like,
yeah, he'll go top 10. He ain't fucking with Julian Sayin. Julian Sayin is better than Dante Moore. He's better than.
Hold on.
You think he declared next year? I don't know if he declared right. He might fuck around and stay one more year too.
Nah, he coming out of junior year for sure. If he'd have came out, if he was a junior this year, he'd have been the number 2 pick.
True.
Julian Sayin is a beast. I like that motherfucker. He been doing this thing since I first laid eyes on him. Like, this motherfucker's the truth.
So we not gonna give Gunner no respect then?
I don't even know what the fuck that is, my bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's what y'all gonna do? Oh, damn, bro. God damn, bro. You don't know who Gunner is?
Nah,
I don't know who the Georgia Bulldogs are?
Oh, of course.
You don't know who You don't
My
know.
boy, my boy JJ Hane there right now. He going into a sophomore season, defensive end there at Georgia.
Hey, well, text him and ask him, be like, yo, how you feel about Gunnar Stockton? I bet you he'd be like, oh no, Gunnar a dog.
Well, they all gonna say they all gonna say that.
Off the record, he gonna tell him something else. Let's be real.
Hey, look, I don't know. That's cap, Mike. That's cap, Mike. He gonna tell him Gunnar a dog.
I'm gonna tell you like this. LT Overton, Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? The defensive lineman, LT Overton. Yeah, his pops hit me up and he was trying to tell me that, nah, man, Ty Simpson, man. I'm like, but bro, that's because that's your man's. Ty Simpson, he ain't it, bro. He ain't it. He's not it.
Chris Cole on 18, man. If I could ask him, I would really like to know, because he's from my city. I would really like to know what his response was about, you know what I'm saying, about Gunnar Stockton. But don't worry, y'all see him in the national championship next year. And then, after he in the national championship next year, I'm going to tell Mike, I'm going to say, look, we got to get bro back on here because I want to know if he know who Gunnar Stockton is now. You know what I mean? I'm fucking with you, bro.
No,
we ain't going to know.
One thing about me is, man, I know a lot of these kids, man, that's playing college football right now, and if I know them, those are the games that I watch. Like right now, I watched a lot of Texas this season because
you seen Gunnar beat them?
They bullshit. Them niggas.
Gunnar cooked them. That was one game he went off. He had like 300 yards on them, and we beat them in the SEC chip.
That's what's up. We beat them in the SEC chip. I had to see him then, but yeah, I watched a lot of Texas because of the right tackle, Brandon Baker. He's gonna be a top 20 pick this coming season.
Okay.
Young black Samoan cat. He a beast. So I watch. Anytime I know these kids, I watch their game. Even though I'm an SC fan, I've watched a lot of less SC shit because I haven't known people that have been going there as much. I've been having kids everywhere else, but
you need to relax, bro. I don't know. I don't like that disrespect, bro. Who you think was getting the ball to Jacoby Lane and
I like Jay Miles.
So, hey, real quick, bro. So, if you know who Peyton Lewis is, he just went to UVA. He went from Tennessee. He was a running back. He from my city, and Chris Cole, number 9, to play for the Bulldogs. He from my city too. You know what I mean? Okay. And they too, and they too, like Chris Cole definitely was a big dog, and Peyton was too. But we got go ahead, go back to your boy, Mike. Go back to your boy, man. Go back to your boy.
I didn't even do that.
Mike, what you know about the young tackle? Elijah Vicona.
Where he from?
He from out here. He was my son's teammate, but he just went to USC last year as a freshman. He's about 6'7", 6'8", tackle. He played in some games last year. He's a fucking monster. My boy, my boy is 6'5". My boy is 6'5", 360. My boy is 6'5", 360.
Your son?
Yeah, it's my stepson. He's Samoan. That's a Samoan side in him. He's 6'5", 360, bro. Vicona is towering over him. I was at the graduation at his sister's graduation last week, and Vicona came down from USC and a couple of the players from USC. And I'm looking at this motherfucker, man. This motherfucker is a fucking. Remember that name, Vicona. He's a fucking monster, bro. He at least 6'7".
I'm gonna definitely watch it.
I'm gonna definitely remember that name, and I'm gonna hear about him because Mike, you know what I'm saying, my brother right here, Mike, a SC fan.
Hey, I'm a SC fan too.
I'm gonna tell you somebody to look for, not this year but next year. My homeboy here, he a Raider fan, diehard Raider fan. His son is one of the top receivers. I think a receiver or cornerback going to Virginia Tech next year. They just flipped him from UVA to Tech, and he a dog, bro. He is 6'3". He's 6'3", so he can play receiver or corner, bro. But he got it all. He a dog, bro. I'm telling you.
What's his name? We got to watch. I'm gonna look out.
His name DeMarcus Brown, bro. He a dog, bro. He a dog, bro. I'm telling you. I told him. I said, bro, go to Georgia. But
that's gonna be the reason.
Virginia Tech right up the road. Virginia Tech 40 minutes from us. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And they like that. And they got a man from Penn State up there right now that he cooking. Hey, I'm telling y'all gonna see this year. Tech gonna be some shit.
I'm gonna have to check him. I'm gonna have to watch him out. I'm gonna have to watch out for him. Now, Mike, being a USC fan, what do you know about? Do you know anything about the incoming class right now?
Incoming class. Honestly, I'm excited about the receivers. A lot of people think, oh, it's over with when Makai and Jacoby went to the league, but
nah, bro.
Obviously, we got Tanuk Hines, and then we brought in Boobie Feaster, and I forgot the other youngest name, but they're saying that he might be better than Feaster. I'm like, really?
They're probably talking about old boy from Mater Dei. He was going to another team, and then he transferred. He switched from because he was with Chris Henry Jr. If this is who I'm thinking about, his name, what the fuck is his name? He's a fucking beast, bro. But I think he flipped to USC, and then, but it's a defensive player that I want you to remember. This is my boy's cousin, Talanoa Ely.
Okay.
Talanoa Ely.
Oh, I know who that is. Yeah.
Monster. Okay. Yeah, so he got it, bro. His whole family's they're all fucking future NFL players. Okay. Talanoa Ely, bro. Yeah. Monster, bro. Monster. Yeah. He's a fucking monster. So I know a lot about this class. Mark Bowman. What you know about Mark Bowman?
Oh yeah, it's best tight end in the class. Hell yeah,
bro. He played. My boy played for Centennial, Corona Centennial. So I've seen all of he know all of these motherfuckers. But Mark Bowman is fucking. He's fucking.
He's nice.
He's fucking. He's our tight end, bro.
Yeah,
that's who he looks like. He looks.
He reminds me of Brock a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like Brock Bowers, bro. I seen him last year. Even though we whooped Centennial, Centennial whooped Mater Dei ass twice last season, but Mark Bowman
from out there.
What's up?
Brock from out there.
Is he?
He's from up north. He's from the Bay.
Oh, he's from the Northern Cali?
Napa.
Yeah.
From Napa.
You already know, man. When it comes to California, SoCal run this shit, period. It's all about SoCal. Yeah. USC is full of SoCal players.
Yeah.
Trent, I got one more name for you. Trent Mosley. You heard of that name?
No, I never heard of it.
Yeah, you
put me on game. Now I say put me on game, bro.
Right. Trent Mosley, USC. This motherfucker is a Swiss Army knife. He's Percy Harvin. He does everything, bro. He was my boy's teammate too. He does everything. SC got they got the #1 class this year for a reason.
I've been getting lessons, bro, since I've been on here the past 3 weeks, bro. I'm telling you, man. Hey, look, the only thing I don't do is live out there. That's it. One thing I don't do is live out there, bro. But no, that's what's up, man. You put me on game with some people, bro.
Yeah, I've been watching this kid. I've been watching them play. They all D1 playing the Trinity League High School. I've been watching all these kids develop, man.
Mike stay putting me on game too.
Yeah. Speaking of the class though, how about this Raiders rookie class? I keep hearing people talking about Traydon Stoops is the next Asante Samuel.
He's a safety. They really comparing him more to like he's a ball hawking safety, but also a tackling safety. He's like you hope he's Ed Reed. You know what I'm saying? Like
that would be fucking amazing.
Hell yeah, it would be. He's in a different class. He's in a different kind of class. Yeah, as long as we don't see Colomel, I'm good.
That's a USC guy. You don't like him, bro?
Hey, I don't give a fuck if he's from USC, PCP, or RMC. Hey, you trash. And Colomel, bro, he's not it, bro. I mean, I'm not saying this on opinion. He was I do the homework, bro. This motherfucker was I think it was the 47th ranked safety out of 48 total safeties last season. We can't
run down.
We can't do it.
Have to get bro on Blunts and Breakdown soon, bro. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see the breakdowns for sure. This should be comedy.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, bro, you on your shit. I gotta give my respect to you on your shit.
Hey, don't. He said Paloma.
Hey, Paloma he's fucking terrible. I had my hopes for him, bro. And motherfuckers like he played out of position, motherfucker. If you a safety, you will know how to play in space. Take an angle. Take the right fucking angle. So
Stoops is gonna be good, bro. Stoops is gonna be good because he's versatile. That's why when we was talking about it the other day, you know what I'm saying, and just to give a shout out, Mike Rundown, bro, them niggas be on that shit too. You know what I mean? I learned a lot of looking at this shit from them. You know what I mean? But Stoops gonna be on his shit. That's why they traded him at slot right now. So, bro, if you learn the slot, you already know safety. You already know all these other positions, bro.
Right.
If we can learn, you can learn this shit right here. We can use you all across the field.
The
And you
question
got
is,
your man back here.
but you already know they're gonna give it to, most likely they're gonna let Jeremy Chin play that position, who I'm not crazy about either. But they had Stoops playing in the slot because Taron Johnson wasn't there. He just came back.
Yeah.
Now Taron Johnson, he ain't been in camp because he don't got no guaranteed money on his books. Now, so my thing is this: why, if you're the Raiders, why would you trade for him? It ain't like they traded for him without seeing his contract. They seen he had no guaranteed money. He's about to be 30 years old. There's not one veteran player in the NFL that's going to play with zero guaranteed money. Zero. So they're going to pay him. They're going to watch him practice. That's your slot. He's an all-pro. When he's healthy, he's good. That's an all-pro. If you got him at the slot, now you can put Stooks at that free safety, and then you can fucking have Chin over at the other safety, and then you put McCoy, who's defied all the fucking odds, at the number 2 corner, and you go ahead, you run Stokes at the number 1 corner. We actually got some DBs in the defensive backfield that looks pretty fucking solid. I don't really want to see Stooks in the slot. I don't. I want him to see him being a free safety where he can run around, make plays. That's what I want to see, because that's what he's best at doing.
I want to see him back there with his boy.
Yeah,
His boy.
They got that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to see him back there with his boy, and you can let Jeremy Chin play that slot. You can let Jeremy Chin play that slot with them in the back.
I don't trust that.
I mean?
I don't trust that.
And shit, if we don't, then Taron Johnson.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, for sure.
But I want to see them two back there together. But if Burr gotta learn off of motherfucking what's his name? The safety we were just talking about. I forgot his name. That goddamn fast.
Paul
not Paul Amal, but Jeremy
exactly.
Chin. If he gotta learn from Chin, like if we can use the same system that we gonna use with Fernando, we gonna use the same system with him where a motherfucker can learn it from him in the beginning, and then we put them motherfuckers in on the back end. Then I get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that with Stoops, even though his boy, they got the chemistry and shit, but with Stoops, his versatility, that where I want to be able to, where our defense, we can shift people. I don't want them just to know Stoops gonna be a safety. I want him to be able to come down and play slot, and then you can move, and then you can just that way. I want us to move people around like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to know one person to be right here, and then you know he gonna be right here, and then you gonna know he gonna be right here. Like we want the versatility, like we want on the O line. I want the DB just to be the same way.
Hey, but I hear you, but like Rundell said, man, Kyle Hamilton. If Stoops can be Kyle Hamilton, I don't want you in the slot. I want you doing what Kyle Hamilton does, and that's
Kyle Hamilton play everything.
But he's most deadly in the safety. As a safety, and we bring it to the linebacker position and shit. I don't want him fucking having to cover a man one-on-one in the slot. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want to see him playing in space. You know what I'm saying? But
he can cover that tight end though. When they put that tight end in the slot, that's who I want you to cover.
Right.
That's who I want you to cover, because when that receiver's in the slot, and then we got motherfucking, if Treydon Stoops is right there, then you just I want to rotate, and then bam, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, did I miss something? I missed something. Run down. We paid Johnson.
Nah, he been at practice though.
Yeah, we ain't paid him.
No, we ain't paid him yet, bro. But
he been
it's in the works. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure if he's coming back, it's in the works. The holdout is over with. Or I guess you could say.
Why would you trade for him if you ain't gonna pay him? That would make no sense. That's the old Raider regime. This new Raider regime, they can't come in acting like that.
I think that shit was just like he was looking for some shit, but it's also voluntary workouts. When mandatory shit start getting there, you gonna see, just like Nakobe Dean ain't been there. You gonna see people start showing up.
He already got his guaranteed money though, but it is an issue when Taron Johnson ain't showing up and he has zero guaranteed money on the books. That's an issue.
Nah, that's a fact, 100%. But like you said, the team already knew that shit coming into this shit.
Facts.
So they gon', you know what I'm saying? But we also got to remember we had somebody come back on the books that we wasn't expecting to after we had already got Teron Johnson.
Bro, we still got hella
They were
cash.
expecting him back, bro. I think they were expecting him back. They had that extra money for a reason.
Yeah, but they probably still gotta move some shit around.
I think Spytek was low key calling they bluff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he was just calling they bluff.
Do you think since the Myles Garrett shit that happened, do you think this shit gonna ramp back up? I'm asking both of y'all.
Absolutely. Being a fan of the NFL, knowing that it's a business, and we got to look at it like this. He requested a trade, right? And he didn't request a trade because he didn't like the team. He didn't like what was going on. Of course, he don't want to rebuild, but he requested the trade over TB12. He don't fuck with Tom Brady. I got that from an inside source. First, I got a little message that said TB12. That's all I needed to know. He don't fuck with Tom Brady. And what's going on right now? Where Tom Brady at? Still there. My thing is this. He requested a trade, and he was actually traded. So seeing what Myles Garrett went for we kind of get an idea of the value. I don't give a fuck if the Raiders are 3-0. If a team calls and said, we got 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby, think they saying no? Fuck no. Fuck no. Because end of the day, he's already requested a trade. You know what I'm saying? So he don't – I mean, he'll be there if he have to be there. But if he's going to send him to a winning team, he's out of there. Simple as that. And I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him at all.
I don't think nobody gonna be mad at him at all for none of that shit. But I do think that after this shit didn't go through, I think that he at the point where like, bro, I'm good right here. Like, when you get a sour taste in your mouth about something, you know what I mean? You like, shit, nah, I don't even want to fuck with that shit no more. So I think that's what Max is in his head. And he see what the fuck we doing. He also see that shit. And he like, God damn.
But we also ain't picked to win 10 or 12 games either. Like, no. even if we improve and win 7 games, what the fuck does that do for Max? Nothing. He's still not in the playoffs. End of the day, if you're the management of the Raiders and you're the owners and all of that shit, and you're Tom Brady and all that, you don't give a fuck how Max feel right now. He's already requested his trade. He already said he's not happy. If you're gonna give value for him right now, for 2 first-round picks or a first-round pick and a player and a 5th-round pick, he's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Especially if it's Chicago, a winning team, he's gone. It just makes sense.
Maybe we can come out here and have a 7-8 win season, you know what I mean? And Max can have 12, 13, 14 sacks. The value just went up. But you looking at that 12, 13, 14 sacks like shit. Right. And we won 7-8 games. We won receiver. We won 1-2 players away. Because when we look at this shit, everybody's contract, we talked about this shit too, Mike. Everybody's contracts is 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl is in 2029.
Bro.
So
but
shit.
If Chicago call, you don't want to go there, they're gonna be in the playoffs. If Green Bay call,
are they though?
Yeah, they are.
In Chicago, Chicago got the hardest schedule in it. Chicago got the hardest schedule in
bro. Our schedule pretty tough too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
It is, but if
Chicago already got it, bro, he's not gonna turn that down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty tough schedule.
Are they gonna be there though? Because they still got it, like you said, they still got to go through Green Bay. They still got to go through all them teams in that division, bro. Like, and them teams ain't gonna be somebody just gonna roll over and just, you know what I'm saying? Especially like you got Detroit, Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
I like them teams, but Chicago was better than them teams last year. All I'm saying, they're not gonna take a step back.
Chicago beat us by 1 point, bro. On some bullshit.
Early in the season, shit, we beat the motherfuckers who went to the Patriots early in the season.
But Chicago also lost to other teams. Chicago also beat other teams by barely beating them. Like those 1 point games and all that shit, those shits can go a whole nother way, and then you a fucking 3-14 team.
But good teams find a way to win close games. So you can look at it both ways. All I'm saying is they had Caleb Williams in the system for the first season. They had a coach coaching for the first time with his system for the first season. That team is going to be way better next year. And if you call Max Crosby week 3 and the Raiders are fucking 1-2, come on, bro. they're gonna trade him. And at this point, they're not gonna care what Max say. And on top of that, you want to go with some what may happen? What if the Buffalo Bills call and say, we want Max, we're going to give you 2 first? Think he'd be like, nah, I don't want to go to Buffalo. I'm going to wait here in Las Vegas. He's fucking out of here.
No, he gone. He gone. But at the same time, if we going off of what just happened, then they got to send somebody with him. If we going off of what just happened, because the Rams just got Jared Verse, who is an up-and-coming defensive end that's legit, that's all-pro, and they got a first, second, and third round. So, like, motherfuckers still got to come with some shit.
Oh, for sure.
They coming for Max.
And they're going to do it, and it's going to happen. All I'm saying is Max is that guy, and Max know how I feel. Max is when it comes to pass rushers, Myles Garrett is the best in the NFL, period. But when it comes to all-around pass rushers who play the run and get the sacks, it's Max Crosby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
You feel me? But the value is not going to be the same. We're not going to get the same package that they got, especially since he's coming out.
Well, now it's no debate. Max is the best pass rusher in the AFC. now that Myles Garrett is in the NFC, Max is the best pass rusher in the AFC.
Big facts.
Facts. You can say that.
I was arguing with motherfuckers about TJ Watt today, and it's like he don't play enough. He don't play enough. He don't do enough.
What is special, but Max has been more special recently. You know what I'm saying? TJ Watt hurt a lot and shit like that. Pittsburgh should have traded TJ Watt last season and got something like the Browns just got for Myles Garrett. But they waited too long. And that's what I'm saying. And the Raiders are looking at that too. Do we want to wait too long? You know what I'm saying? If Max has a great season this year, you still waited too long. If we trade Max this season, if it happens, it's gonna be before the trade deadline.
Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked either if it just don't happen. Like at this point,
I don't see it happening. Me personally,
because who knows if teams are gonna be willing? You get me. As he's getting older, if teams are gonna be willing to even try and
the injuries
first and the injuries.
With that injury, Dallas threw they money in. They threw they shit out there. You got to remember, Dallas Cowboys doctor is the one who looked at him in Baltimore, and after he looked at him, guess what happened? Jerry Jones still offered a first and a second, not 2 firsts, but he offered a first and a second. But we didn't want that. We wanted 2 firsts. I'm saying, bro, like these teams still want. They still know what he is. You know what I'm saying? Max is the dream guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. If you're Chicago, if you're Dallas, if you're Cincinnati still. If it's teams that's gonna put that shit up, if they can get it. If he's on the block, teams are gonna be interested. And as of now, like I said, he's already requested the trade. He's gonna be on the block. If the right price comes, sold, like they say at the auction.
We'll see. I mean, only time will tell with that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Max fan. He know it, but I'm a realist, and I understand how this business works, and I understand that we're trying to get younger and we're trying to get good, even though he's a fucking animal. Ain't like he's 34, he's a beast. But if someone's going to give you 2 first rounds and one of them is for next year, you get one for 27 and then you get a second round for 2028, you're probably going to take it.
Yeah, that's real. That's 100%.
And he gets hurt. Let's be real. He does get hurt almost every goddamn season. He still comes back, but he comes back like he never got hurt. That's one thing about Max. Max, he'll get some kind of injury by the end of the season, and by game 1, you be like, what injury? You know what I'm saying? But they're going to use that against him. You know what I'm saying? They're going to use that against them when it comes to negotiation.
These past couple years, you've had more significant injuries, but the years before that, it was just like ticky-tack hand injuries, little bullshit shit that wasn't keeping him off the field. Right. These last couple Jones, bro, yeah, you're right, bro. They done been some, you know what I mean? And once again, like you said, teams looking at that too.
I think so. Prez, that's a good question. He said, will this be Max's best season? I think so, just based on like the help that we brought around him. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He hasn't had a defense like this before, and that's why I know he requested the trade before, but that was also before all these signings happened. Yeah, so maybe he probably had a change of heart now where he's like, players fucked up. It is what it is.
He said it himself.
It wasn't really about the players, though. It was, I'm telling you, the inside got the inside info. It's about Tom Brady because Tom Brady let his boy Guerrero do too much. He's not feeling Tom Brady. You know what I mean? So it wasn't really the team. It was the motherfucker that y'all got in place, who's the golden boy now. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't feeling him. He loved his teammates. He wasn't feeling that motherfucker. So, you know what I mean? And he's still there.
You can see that. You can definitely see that.
Because think about it. If you think about it, like when Brady first got there, how many videos you see of Max talking about him? A lot. Show me a video right now. This motherfucker mentioned the word Tom Brady. That's the last thing he want to talk about on that fucking show. He don't give a fuck about no Tom Brady. That's why he wanted to get the fuck up out of there. That's why I'm like, I don't know, if he can get past that. All I know is you're right though. But I do feel like this season, if he's able to stay the whole season, he's gonna get like 13 sacks. He's gonna be a fucking monster in there. Because my guy Jonah Laulu, what up, Oos? Baller. Adam Butler, beast.
Yeah.
I fuck with this team. Dean, Walker, I fuck with everybody here except for I wouldn't have brought Malcolm Coons back. It's a tragic situation because he was going to be one of them guys.
I'm on the same boat with you. I honestly wanted to bring back what's bro's name that went to New England last year?
Robert Spillane.
K'Lavon. Yeah, no, K'Lavon Chaisson.
Oh, Chaisson. Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah, same here. And shout out Robert Spillane. We should never let him go either. That was a huge mistake. Stupid shit. They learned from it though. I give Spytek his credit because I was on his ass last season. I was on his ass in the agency.
They got these niggas right. I think Spytek knew what he was doing, bro.
When? Not last season. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing last season.
I think he was letting Pete Carroll call the shots. Like, I'm gonna let you do this. That's why none of them rookies played. That's why he ain't spend no money. That's why he ain't do none of this shit until this year.
You're right.
Because he knew what he was doing. He was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna let you do this shit. Go ahead.
But
I'm gonna be here.
They also thought it would work, but you can't just think you're gonna be there when you're talking about the Raiders. We don't give a fuck. We will love you until we hate you. You can't just take the risk that fuck it, we'll let him take the blame for the season and I'm good. Bullshit. The Raiders will say, you know what, man? Fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. That's how the Raiders will do your motherfucking ass. So he learned his lesson.
Who was you just talking about had all the motherfucking control though?
Oh, punk ass Tom Brady.
And who was his boy?
That's you right. That's his boy. But before Tom Brady get the fire, I don't know.
Now, you looking at it, Brady had probably already told him, hell no. Hold all that shit right there, bro. We gonna hold this shit till next year. Let his dumb ass. I beat him in the Super Bowl. Let him go ahead and do what he do.
Right. But who the fuck you think hired him? You see what I'm saying? That was a Tom Brady hire. So he can't be talking, he can't be double speaking. That's why Tom Brady had to take heat for what he did last season. You didn't even let Spytek have an opinion on who you bring in as a coach. You brought in Pete Carroll. That was your fucking guy. You brought in Chip Kelly.
And that's why and then that's when your man comes to you and y'all had a conversation like, look, bro, you brought me here to do this. And he like, yo, you know what? You right. Hey, look, we not spending no money. I fucked up. We not spending no money. We gonna sit these rookies. We not doing none of this shit. I fucked up. Like you said, players fuck up.
Yeah. Hey, players fuck up for sure.
Yeah, hey, yo, sit everything to the side. I'm gonna stand on that, and I'm gonna stand on this business when we go out in the media.
Because when I look at free agency last year, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it wasn't nobody as mad as I was during free agency because it was weapons out there. We let my guy Robert Spillane go. We let Chaisson go. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? And then we're gonna bring in. And then the guys we signed were guys you could have got after training camp cuts. I was fucking pissed off. I'm like, how the fuck? But they really thought they were gonna win. They wasn't lying. Pete Carroll really thought that was a winning team. Spytek was right there. They thought that shit was a winning squad. I'm looking at that shit. I knew that shit wasn't no winning squad. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was on Spytek ass pause last season. I was on his fucking head because I'm like, first of all, you was the assistant pimp. You wasn't the GM in fucking Tampa Bay. You was the assistant. There ain't no proof that you know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was mad as fuck. I was mad as fuck.
He ain't have a nail nutter.
Not nail nutter. That's what he was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I give him credit for this season, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give Spytek credit because he learned. He understood, like, okay. On top of that, Brady, too. Brady got to be under fire for the bullshit moves that was made, too, because he acted like he knew what he was doing. You're a fucking quarterback. You ain't no executive. The fuck? Since why you get this cachet like you know what the fuck you doing? You a fucking rookie. He was a fucking rookie. I want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck. He played 29 years in the league. You're a fucking rookie at what you're doing right now. And Tom Brady fucked us. Pete Carroll fucked us, and Spytek fucked us last year. But it's water under the bridge.
Yeah. Spytek made up for it this year.
For all the way, 100%.
Spytek made up for it this year.
I'm all in. Now it was one thing before we move on. This is one thing that I did not like. I liked everything they did. It was one move that I was disappointed in, but it turned out to be. I know it's gonna be a good player.
Which one?
I was screaming, please, 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 don't trade the second round pick, please, please, because they did that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm looking. I'm like, okay, we're going to 3-4 defense, all right. So what's the main thing you need in the 3-4 defense?
A nose tackle.
Bruh, we had the best nose tackle sitting in our lap in round 2, and it wasn't McDonald from Ohio State. It was motherfucking Lee Hunter from Texas Tech.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is Warren Sapp. And I'm like, bruh, I chopped it up with him too. I chopped it up with him. I said, bruh, hopefully you're going to be a Raider, bruh. Hopefully you're going to be a Raider. This motherfucker's Warren Sapp, man. If we would have got this motherfucker in the second round and moved some shit around and still got Stooks in the second round.
Honestly, I really wanted McDonald, or I would have been cool with Lee Hunter, but the person I really wanted in the second round was Denzel Boston. I was pissed we didn't go receiver. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew they wasn't going receiver though. I knew they wasn't gonna do that. I knew they wasn't gonna go receiver. I feel you though, because Denzel Boston gonna be good in Cleveland. But I'm just thinking, like, if we're gonna, like right now, I like our defense, but guess what? We're weak in the middle. And Jonah Laulu, that's my guy. Adam Butler, that's my guy. But neither one of them motherfuckers is Lee Hunter. Lee Hunter he got the hands. He moved too fast to be as big as he is, bro. And that's what you need. And you imagine the pressure you get from him, and you got Max off the edge. You looking at you have a top 10 possible defense.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that kid we got, low key. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though it was a later round pick, Cleveland. Me and Rundown actually went over his film on Blunts and Breakdowns a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's solid. For being a smaller D tackle, he actually legit, like his technique and everything. He's nice. He has potential. He played at North Carolina State.
I think. Oh, okay. I did see some shit. See some shit. Now he looked pretty solid. But I mean, my thing is this the draft, and you switching the team. You want special. If you have a chance to get special, you get special. And I felt like we passed on a special player. I feel like watch Lee Hunter in Carolina. He's gonna be a Pro Bowl type of player. Maybe not his rookie year, but in the next few years he's gonna be a Pro Bowler. He's Dexter Lawrence. He's Warren Sapp. He's these guys. He's one of them guys. I was really hurt by it. I'm watching the draft. I'm like, he's still there. He's still there. And they said the Raiders have traded the pick. I must have fucking threw some shit against the wall. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no.
They gotta have some type of they gotta have some type of plan, because they didn't try to address, like McDonald was there too.
Yeah.
Like they gotta have some type of a plan, because they didn't try to address it at all. They might like Pegues, they might like, Hemingway. Like, we gotta remember too, a lot of these players that we got, they was in bad systems before this group of coaches that we got now. You know what I'm saying? And they had bad quarterbacks, and they were playing with terrible people behind them and in front of them.
That all
matters.
You
know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I feel like that when we see what we got together, like, we might really be looking at that whole system, because how much are we going to play the 3-4 like they said? We're going to be in nickel most of the time. Where Tonka Hemingway and JJ Pegues can really, do their thing. Yeah. But we still going to need that nose tackle. You know what I'm saying? So,
but Tonka Hemingway and Pegues, those aren't Kubiak's guys. If you're talking a nickel defense, I want Max Crosby, I want Jonah Laulu, I want Adam Butler over both of those guys. I want Adam Butler and fucking Jonah over both of them cats. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna run a 3-4, go special. Go special. That way you can stay in the 3-4. That's what made Pittsburgh so lethal all of these years, because you don't know who the fuck coming and who not coming, because they had Cameron Hayward. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a chance to get somebody like that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I like Thomas Booker too, but he's not special though. I'm saying, like, McDonald.
Honestly,
these guys
could he pay too? Could he pay?
Yeah, but not at a nose tackle. He's a nice on the head.
No. Oh, we talking about nose. Yeah.
the nose in that 3-4 is what makes that whole thing go.
Yeah.
If not, they're gonna
maybe Pegues.
They try not to replace none of those guys though, and they had options to.
Yeah, they had an option to bring that guy in because my thing is this: if I got a nose tackle who he's okay, we like him. Shit, they like who. It don't matter who the fuck you like. What is the player like? Only thing they're gonna do is run that center and that guard on the double team against that nose tackle right up the gut. Max can't even come in. But when you got a Lee Hunter, a big wide ass body.
Yeah. Oh, Lucky Tossie, but we gotta see what he gonna be. I don't know. We gonna have to see, man, because if he don't turn out to be a solid D tackle, bro, the next transition, he gonna fuck around and go to the WWE. He gonna be part of the fucking. Yeah, bro, he finna be part of defending the tribal chief, man.
A lot of 6'6" nose tackles either, man. I mean, he's got to learn to get really, really low.
Do you think that's why we went so heavy that we did on linebacker? Because we were gonna let the linebackers make up for what we didn't have in the middle?
I don't think you can because of how a linebacker gonna make up if a guard is getting to the second level. Once that guard can get to that second level, my linebacker is no good. You know what I'm saying? Once that 360-pound guard put his hands on that linebacker, forget about it. The running back's going right by everyone. That's why I was like, this move didn't make sense. If you wanted to get Stooks, cool. But you had to find a way to get Lee Hunter and come back and get Stooks. But if they address both of those, man, this team would be amazing day one.
Now, when you look back at our team too, though, we always go after the line. We never really address the DBs. Like in these past couple of drafts, we done got motherfuckers in the late 3rd and 4th and 5th round, like
Greece,
Hobbs and all that shit.
And we got people tapped in from Greece right now. That's
okay. What's happening?
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, the Greek freak.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's some shit they do over there. I hope it is.
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all because I know Raider fans is all across the world. You know what I mean? I feel like though what we doing right now, bro, is we're trying to do shit differently. Like we gonna play press outside, so we want DBs that can come and play defense. Yeah. I think that because like like Q said on his show, Robbie Leonard was coaching the D line. So all those players that we kept on the D line, he might have been like, "Yo, no, I'm good with what I got."
I'm glad you mentioned that, Trey. I'm glad you mentioned that, bro, because I'm real excited now. The pick, everybody was talking about Fernando. Now the person I was keeping my eye on, and I'm glad we ended up fucking around getting him in the 4th round, is Jamal McCoy. I'm hyped about Jamal McCoy, man. I really think that was the steal of the draft right there, bro.
He defined the
He was supposed to be a top 15 pick, bro. Maybe even top 10. And the fact that we got him in the 4th round is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were concerned about him playing this shit, but I think he's gonna play. I think they're more so thinking about like long term like injury history.
We not thinking about this year.
He ran a 4.3 on his pro day, and they're having these injury concerns. Like, how you running a 4.3 if your knee's fucked up? Like, I don't believe that.
Didn't make a lot of sense. I mean, because that was post ACL tear. You still ran a 4.3. That's crazy.
That's injury concerns. You running 4.3.
It's just like I feel like if he plays, not only he gonna play, he gonna start. That's CB1 to me.
Yeah, he's on track right now. He's on track right now.
I want him to have the same trajectory as Fernando. We don't want to rush you, bro. We don't want to rush you. We don't need you to play this. We're not trying to win no fucking Super Bowls or nothing this year. We don't need you to come in and play early this year like you trying to fucking save something on the outside. We just signed a nigga for 3 years. We just drafted a corner last year. We just put a corner in the slot. Let them do it this year, bro. And then let people learn the system. Learn the system to get healthy. Learn the system. We're going to use you later in the season. When the late end of the season and when we already motherfucking 4 and goddamn 7 or some shit. You know what I mean? Now you come in and get you some rep. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard because you know they're gonna bring him in sometime. If that's what they do, if they do what you're saying they do, if he comes in, he's gonna flash.
Yeah, that's what we want.
But if he flashes, you can't keep him off the field.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you drafted him for you. You don't. He's not a first round pick, not a second round pick. You're not that invested in it. You have to find out what he's gonna if he can withstand a season. Because if he can withstand a season, now you have to steal at the draft. If not, then you just cut your ties, and he has to get another surgery on that bone plug. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to find out. They can't. I mean, because right now he was limited in the rookie mini camp. Yeah. But in regular OTAs and all that, he's been full participant. He's been doing his thing.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
My bad. I was gonna say I feel like even if we get at least 3 good seasons out of him, like that's a plus. Like look how many corners we done drafted in the past few years, and we only got like maybe 1 or 2 years out of them, and they were no good. So we had to get rid of them and replace them. Right. So we could at least get 3-4 years, even a second contract out of him. Fuck, that's a bonus. That's amazing right there.
For sure. That's why they got to find out. That's why they can't. I mean, they're gonna always make sure he's good and he's ready. But if he's healthy and he's running a 4.3, and you can't keep him on the sideline, bro, especially if he's better than Darian Porter, who to me is your dime corner. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have him as, like I said, this is your number 2 corner, or you're bringing him along slow, he's your number 2. If he stays healthy all season long, guess what? Him and Stokes can switch. He can be the number 1 and Stokes can be the number 2. But if he's out there healthy like that, you can't put Darian Porter out there in front of him, bro. We can't do that.
The only reason I'm saying you can do it is because of exactly what you said. The round we drafted him in. You don't gotta rush him. Like it ain't like we gotta see what he is now because you drafted him in the 4th round. Players you draft in the 4th round, those are projects. So you're not expecting to see nothing out of them for at least a year. You know what I'm saying? So if you let him just come along, like I said, in November, when we play the 49ers or some shit, that's his first game playing, I'm good with that. And then, like you said, if he flash, then going into next season, you got your number 1 corner. And you let him heal up. See, like, we want him to be long-term, so we want to let him heal up. Like, I don't want to get a good, like you said, a good 3-4 years out of you. I want 10.
As of right now, he's 100% healed. That's what I'm saying. The ACL is healed. The bone plug is healed. It's just that they just don't know how the long-term effect's going to be. My thing is, I'm with you, though. If he don't show his face till October or something like that, that's cool. But as long as whoever's playing in front of him ain't getting roasted and toasted. And if he's working, motherfuckers, you're gonna make your team mad. If he's working in practice and then you get to the game and he sits and fucking these other motherfuckers is getting toasted, they're gonna be looking at you like the fuck y'all
ain't out there. Yeah.
That's real. Yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. That's why I think that's why I think we drafted those, like, bro, we went DB heavy. Like they talking about the Hezekiah Massises and they talking about these, like we drafted 3 corners? So we got some players that we gonna see who they are. You know what I'm saying? That they can play because I think they know who he is. And those other players were just I ain't gonna say spot holders, but like we can really give him time.
I mean, they think they want to know. I don't even gonna say they know who he is. They want to know who he is. They're not gonna know. Like, bro, if we see him in preseason and he's flashing in preseason, forget about it. He's starting.
Oh yeah, that's it right there, 100%, bro.
And when mandatory minicamp comes out there and they say, "Hey, you go run these 3 reps against Brock," and you're able to keep up and look like who you look, you're over there fucking keeping up with Trey Tucker. You're playing.
Yeah.
He's practiced, but he's also like I want to say he set out the last 2 practices. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't been having them like the thing where we gonna find out where he's at is joint practice. So when we had that joint practice with the Texans, that's where we gonna find out what we gonna get from McCoy.
Yeah, we'll find out more for sure. It's definitely interesting. One of the best stories of the off season for sure is this guy going to be the steal, or is it just going to be a pick that hey, we tried, we swung for the fences, and it didn't work. It is what it is. But from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing so far, You got a real shot, man. You got a real shot. I'm happy for him. I hate to see these guys work their whole life because I'm like I said, my boy about going into his senior year right now. I've been watching the journey. You know what I'm saying? Like they work so hard their whole life, bro, to be that guy, and then to be that guy and then have it taken away from you. I hate to see that, no matter what.
Yeah, mine's going to his senior year too, man. That's crazy.
That's fair. Man, and you talk about the big story. Like I'm honestly shocked. Not a lot of people are talking about him enough. Is Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty for real? I feel like they're bound to have big years this season, man.
Oh yeah, it's facts.
Yeah, especially whether it's Fernando or if it's even Kirk. I feel like the future bright. Like I feel like they're gonna have a much better QB play, especially with the O-line play. I feel like the O-line going to be much improved compared to last season as well. So that's going to benefit them huge.
Yeah, it's gonna be a night. It's gonna be a night and day offensive line, man. It's gonna be people gonna be where they're supposed to be. Things are gonna be like people are telling me all the time. You got to worry about protecting the quarterback. I'm like, brother, you know it was Pete Carroll and Sons who fucked this team up last year. They fucked this shit up. Bruh, they fucked this shit up. This what we got right now. We got one of the best offensive line coaches in the last 30 years.
Yeah,
we got on our best
teacher. Not only that,
all of
getting blessed. And not only that, we getting blessed with the fact that the head coach, like we got an offensive coordinator that just won a Super Bowl as a head coach, and Clint Kubiak. I'm gonna play this clip real quick on what he had to say regarding these guys.
Two names that Raider fans are very familiar with: Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers. What have you seen in your first few months here in the building?
Two huge competitors. Two guys that are pedal to the floor all the time. If we get an hour on the field, that's an hour of full speed work. If we get 30 minutes on the field, that's an hour 30 minutes of all they've got. So those are two guys that don't know another gear. They only know how to go and how to work hard, and that kind of sets the pace for what we want to be and where we want to go.
Excellent. What I remember hearing, I was listening to Q shows the other day.
Yeah.
He said from the plays he seen from Ashton Genty, that motherfucker was shooting out of a cannon. Like the speed and the play that he's playing in this system, he's shooting like. That's the thing we gotta remember, bro. Is we got actual coaches now. You said it right before this shit, Mike. Right. We got actual coaches now to where, like, we talking about Brock. What the fuck we gonna see from Michael Mayer? Michael Mayer might go crazy too.
Yeah.
That's if Michael Mayer can get on the field, because I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody think that Hayward's a fucking fullback. Have you seen this motherfucker catch the ball?
Yeah, he's the tight end too.
That motherfucker is better than Michael Mayer to me.
He better than Ian Thomas.
Oh, for sure.
Michael Mayer can be.
I like Mayer.
He can be a 1A.
Yeah.
He just had that mental problem, and then last year he had them injuries and shit. But when Brock was out, Michael Mayer was motherfucking back to Rocket Ralph, like running motherfuckers over.
I like Michael Mayer. I feel like they're gonna end up using him quite a bit, depending on the packages, of course, and the situations in games. But I feel like he's going to end up getting a lot of playing time. The real question mark, though, when it comes to the offense, honestly, is honestly what's going to happen with the running backs regarding like who's going to get the ball more, and how are we going to distribute the reps between obviously Ashton Genty and Mike Washington. That's going to be interesting. Now, from what Kubiak said recently in that presser, he made it seem like he expects him to get a lot of reps, but I don't know. Like, you brought in a guy like Mike Washington. Like, are you sure he's going to see a lot of reps like that?
You got to look at it like this. Look at Charbonnet and Walker.
Yeah,
Charbonnet is cool, but Walker was just that dog, and that's what to me that's what you're going to see. And you know what I'm saying? And you're going to see a lot of Genty, and you're going to see, oh, I'm tired. Here comes Washington. He might run 3 reps in a row. You know, it's going to be. I'm gonna say Ashton's going to probably get 18 to 20 carries in a game, and Washington's going to probably get 7, 8 or 9. But they're going to be explosive ones, right? Like, if they're real explosive, then like you're saying, like you might have to divvy this up a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? If he's going to be that responsible.
Facts. And I love the fact that Clint Kubiak is wanting to challenge Ashton Jeanty and push him to his fullest potential, because a lot of people, when he got here, were labeling him generational stuff. I kept, in my opinion, I straight up told people, like, pump the brakes, like, let the kid play first before you label him anything, because if he doesn't meet those expectations, then you're going to switch up and hate on this kid and bash him when it's like, y'all were the ones that were calling him that.
Right.
He didn't say it, yeah.
Right. I feel it. I mean, I watched him at Boise State because my boy's son is at Boise State. My boy, rest in peace. His son is at Boise State right now, Dylan Riley. And,
right. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he a beast. He a weapon. And he was telling me, man, you heard Ashton Jeanty, because I was like trying to figure out which college he was going to go to. And he was like, I think he's going to Boise State. And I wasn't watching Jeanty. And then when my boy's son went there, started watching Jeanty, I was like, this motherfucker is a different type of motherfucker. Like, he is different. And he is a generational transcendent player. But if you're going to give him the ball, he's getting hit as soon as he touches the ball. He can't even get to the line of scrimmage. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Can't do but so much.
That's real. I'm going to roll this clip real quick on what Kubiak said, actually, regarding Jeanty and wanting to challenge him.
We want to put a lot of pressure on Ashton. You know, the next guy that steps up, whoever that may be, that's going to be seen here in practice, OTAs, and training camp. But, we think we should continue to challenge Ashton and get more out of him. I said that before. I think it's important to have a quality second back, but, the best players got to play, and we got to get them on the field as much as we can. I don't know the play snap percentage, but you look at Christian McCaffrey, his play snap percentage is high. So those are great backs. They don't want to come off the field.
Facts. And a lot of people was criticizing Jeanty, and I'm like, you know what? The real Ashton Jeanty is the one we seen against the Houston Texans, when we actually blocked up front, and he was just a fucking monster in a pass game and a running game. That's the player that he is. But you gotta do the right things. We did nothing right for last season. Nothing we did. We did zero right last season when it comes to the offense. Nothing right. Offense was trash. The coordinator was trash. Offensive line coach was trash. You had Meredith playing center, never played it in his life. Had a guard.
That shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. Bad.
I was so mad about that shit. As soon as they said they were thinking about doing it, I went off, and a bunch of Raider fans hit me telling me, Pete Carroll, he forgot more of football than you've ever known. I said, I don't give a fuck. You must have forgot a lot more because you don't fucking put somebody at center who ain't never played center. You don't put a guard. Look, and Meredith had a 70-something PFF, an 80-something PFF as a guard the year before, and JPJ
fucking moving
PFF at the center. So you telling me you had two guys at two good positions they were good at,
and
you let your son move them who had no NFL experience.
This bitch ass nigga. And fuck the Undertaker. Fuck that Undertaker looking motherfucker, bro. Man,
oh my God, you talking about Brandon Carroll?
Yeah. Fuck Pete Carroll and Sons. I call him. Fuck
all them. Fuck like, Golden. Honestly, fuck Golden Corral and all that shit.
Like it pissed me off. Like a lot of people gave up on DJ Glaze like right away, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like this kid just switched from a power blocking scheme to a zone blocking scheme, and you don't even have a O-line coach that's actually teaching him anything. So how you expect them to learn? Like now he has actually a real coach in Rick Dennison that could actually teach him some shit. So I think DJ Glaze is going to be solid this year. Now, another person that I feel like people are sleeping on that I expect to be a starter, this might be a hot take, but I think Caleb Rogers is going to take one of those guard positions as a starter.
Over the guy from San Francisco.
I think so. Honestly, I feel like that was more like a depth signing. Like I like Buford, but I really maybe it's recency bias, but the moment that Caleb Rogers went out there, he was shining. He was whooping ass.
But the thing go ahead, bro.
No, that's it. I'm saying no, he did play good. That's all I was gonna say.
The thing I look at about it though is my man from the 49ers knows this system though.
That's the head start he has right there.
Yeah. He had that recency bias that you were talking about because he knows this system. You know what I mean? Right. So he might get that upper hand for a little while over Caleb just to be a teacher.
Right.
To where we bringing in, like I said, once again, in October, November, now we starting seeing shit switch up. Yeah. To where now people is learning this, okay, this is how this shit moves.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to solidify this offensive line before. I think all the competition is going to happen before the season, like it's supposed to, and not be like Pete Carroll and be week 13 talking about our guys are competing, motherfucker. That's what preseason training camp. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, the moment the pads go on, that's when we're really going to see who going to be long out there on the field.
Yeah.
But for now, I mean, they're working. The coach has been saying that.
Thoughts on Caleb Rogers so far?
You know, he's a guy that keeps working, keeps improving. All those guys in that position, it's a really enjoyable room to be around because every day they're helping each other and they really push each other. Every morning, in the mornings, I love to go in and see those guys, and maybe I can get a joke out of one of the guys. But they're in there, they put in time, extra time. So whether it's Caleb or any of the other guys in the room, just seeing the effort that they're putting into growing their mental and physical abilities, growing their conditioning, all the stuff that we hope to build through this OTA period so we can ramp up into training camp.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Now, I like Caleb Rogers. I think that Buford, like you said, he could be a backup piece or whatever, but you can't sleep on Meredith. Meredith was a good guard. He's a good guard. So if you're gonna put Meredith at the right guard or left guard and then JPJ at the other guard, we're good with that. Yeah. Those are two good guards. You know what I'm saying? Like Meredith is a terrible center, but he's a good guard. That's why the shit never made any sense.
I'm glad that we ain't got to worry about Meredith at center no more.
The
Tyler Lindenbaugh was huge.
That was major.
That was a huge signing.
I was gonna say, and when it comes to just to get back on DJ Glaze, I post about Glaze all the time, and people telling me, "Oh, he sucked." I'm like, bro, you don't understand what happened last season. His rookie season, thrown in the fire, he wasn't even expected to be a starter. I think he started every game his rookie season. He gave up 2 sacks. 2. Last year under Pete Carroll and Sons, he gave up 10 sacks. But the entire offensive line was trash and out of whack. Watch him this season. He's going to be way better, man. And with Linderbaum there too, the leader of the offensive line who can tell you where the P at, what we're doing, and actually communicate. And the main thing that's going to help this offensive line is everyone's on the same page. The O-line coach, zone blocking. The running back coach from Iowa, zone blocking. Ashton Jeanty, zone blocking. Tyler Linderbaum, zone blocking. They're all doing the same thing that they, they're all on one page this season. So our running game is going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty. Yeah. I want to see that offense.
We're in a good position because we having a discussion about who's the better O lineman. When was the last fucking time we had that? We were just looking at shit like, yo, honestly, let's just get somebody decent out there to play.
Last time I want to say is what, like 2019 or so?
Yeah.
Like 2018, 2019, around those times when we had like Penn and fucking like Gabe Jackson and Rodney Hudson, like back in that time.
Yeah, we had the best O-line in like 2016, 2017. We had the
car
best.
Insurance.
Nasty.
Yeah, for sure. But see, now we back to that. Like we having a discussion about Jordan Meredith, like you said, that was a top PFF guard. We having a discussion about that 49er guard that knows this system that was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know his PFF grade, so I ain't about to throw no bullshit out there. JPJ, you know what I'm saying? That did his thing at guard. You know what I'm saying? So we having a discussion about legit players. And then we're talking about an O-line coach to actually know what the fuck he doing. Outside of this motherfucking Brennan Carroll, Undertaker, bitch-ass looking ass motherfucker, bro. Hey, yo, fuck that retarded face looking motherfucker, bro. Real talk.
I feel you. That shit is trash, bro.
But we're in better positions everywhere. Like, and I wanted to ask y'all, bro, how do y'all feel about Kubiak's seriousness? Like he ain't trying to hear. Like they tried to ask him about the motherfucking schedule release shit. He like, bro, I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about football. Oh, these niggas over here having a whole little kumbaya moment before practice, and I'm like, y'all wasted 2 minutes of practice. Like, how y'all feel about that? Like the seriousness that he's taking about the game. You know what I'm saying about the practice? Because that shit seemed different. You know what I mean?
He bringing it back, man. Because Pete Carroll, he's a player's coach. That's cool. But last season, he was just too loose. Fucking, what does Jim Rome call him? The fucking gum assassin. He's just worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And what they doing right now is everything is with a purpose.
Eric said, I think we could be a top 10 O-line. Shit, I hope so. That'll be fucking amazing.
Bro, if we can be top 15 next season, if we can get to top 15 in the first year, we good. We don't got to be top 10. The 15 is good.
That's right.
Might as well get a top 10 running game.
Yeah.
So, we're definitely on the right track, man. I think the next question is, who's going to be the starter? I mean, to me, it's no question. If you're going to listen to what they've been saying before they drafted Mendoza and what everyone's logic is and all of that, I mean, it should be Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair for sure. And I'm one of those people that I'm not mad if they want to start Fernando right away or if they decide it's Kirk. In my opinion, it's smarter, though, if you want long-term success, why not wait until you feel he is fully ready and he knows the system and you're fully comfortable to throw him out there and you don't got to worry about it. Like, okay, he's got this under control.
Don't kill his confidence.
Yeah. We've seen that a lot with a lot of rookies in the past couple of years with teams where they throw them into the fire immediately, and what sucks is they don't even do nothing to build around them. They don't try and provide pieces, whether it be offensive line or even receivers for that matter.
Well, I will say this though. Recently, I mean, if we didn't go get Kirk Cousins, I was fully Fernando Mendoza started 100%. Start the man. You know why? They started Drake May. They started Caleb Williams. They started fucking Bo Nix. Bo Nix is not better than Mendoza. They started all of these quarterbacks day one, and C.J. Stroud. They've all been good. They've all been good, except for fucking Justin Fields, because he went to a terrible situation with a terrible coach and terrible everything over there. He's like the only one who hasn't been good in the past fucking 5-6 years.
I don't think May started.
What do you wait? He waited what, 3 games? 6 games? Some shit?
I'm about to say, they had somebody in front of him.
Yeah, but he was ready to go. I mean, talking as far as sitting the whole season, he was ready to go. I mean, he wasn't great his rookie season, but he came back his second season was that guy.
C.J. Stroud is the outlier. He was definitely good his rookie season.
And Caleb Williams was good too. They sleep on. He had Caleb Williams' his rookie season and Jaden Daniels.
I think Caleb gonna be. I think by year 3, Caleb gonna be the best quarterback in football, bro. Real shit.
I'm not going with that one.
He's gonna be a top. Right now, he's already. If you look at what he did last season, he's already a top 10 quarterback right now.
I think Caleb had some. He had some shit help him, just like Jaden Daniels did his rookie year, bro.
I feel like the issue with Caleb is he can make every fucking throw, and that's his problem. Is he overdoes? He bold enough to try and make every fucking throw. Where it's like, bro, if you just play within structure a little bit, bro, you're gonna be fucking insane.
Everybody wants to play like Patrick, and Patrick plays in structure, and he will do that motherfucking crazy shit too. Though.
That's Caleb. That's Caleb Williams. Like they do the same type of shit. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, like right now, him coming off an injury, they like Patrick Mahomes maybe week 1. Maybe back week 1. We don't give a fuck. You think somebody afraid of a Patrick Mahomes who can't beat Patrick Mahomes? He got to go 1, 2, 3 step and throw the ball. We don't give a fuck about that Patrick Mahomes. It's the one that's going to look over here, run, jump over somebody, and still throw the ball. That's
the one to be on their ass.
Patrick Mahomes, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He earned my respect.
No, for sure, he's that guy.
When he ran that motherfucker over from San Francisco and going into the end zone, bro, I said, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes ain't as small as I thought he was."
He earned my respect a long time ago, man. His rookie year, respect. I was like, damn, why he got to be over there?
Facts.
I'm like, I'm not worried about him coming off an injury because he can't be himself. If he tell me he's just going to be a drop back quarterback, we're going to beat him. His magic is, I'm spinning out the sack. I jumped over people who was on the ground, and I still threw it 40 yards. That's Patrick Mahomes. That's what I'm afraid of. If he's just going to fucking 1, 2, 3 back Kirk Cousins, I ain't worried about that shit.
Yeah. Kirk O'Chains, Rundell's boy. That's Rundell's boy, bro.
He's solid, and it's a good mix. And if we want to win right now and bring along Fernando Mendoza, then that's what you do. You start Kirk Cousins. You give an opportunity to make Max happy. You start the rookie, he's going to have rookie ups and downs, and Max don't want to stick around that. It's kind of a sacrifice. You start the rookie, you pretty much guaranteed to lose Max. You start the veteran, you have a better chance of keeping.
Don't expect too much from this year.
Yeah, No, honestly though, I feel like with the pieces that we added, we should be able to see some more wins. Like I don't want to be a tanking year because like okay, we already drafted the quarterback. Like we don't need a tank no more. Like try and win as many games as you can at this point. Like let's see what y'all can do. But the real question is, how do y'all feel like? Obviously, there is a chance he may start. There's a chance Mendoza starts. So if we do, and I mentioned it earlier, like. With weapons for past quarterbacks of other teams, how do you feel about the wide receiver room that we added? Like, do you feel like it would be serviceable for?
It's not good enough for a rookie. No, it's not good enough for a rookie, bro. I mean, you'll go. I'll fuck with Jalen Naylor, but if he's forced to be your number one, you need more. You need more. And that's why I'm looking at like people are saying. Stephon Diggs, I don't give a fuck who Stephon Diggs fucking. I don't give a damn if he fucking Mother Teresa. Can this motherfucker come give us another 1,000-yard season? Can he give us 85 catches like he did? He's gonna ruin a young quarterback. He just helped the young quarterback get to the Super Bowl.
Fact. And he was enough. And I want to say he led the NFL in catch percentage or some shit like that, bro. Like, bro,
bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit. And then like act like he out here gangbanging in Vegas. I don't give a fuck. He bitch banging.
Even if he is. I don't give a fuck if you coming out here and you playing on the field.
As long as you producing.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Exactly. I don't care who he fucking. I don't care if he fucking Meg Thee Stallion or fucking Khloe Kardashian. I don't give a damn.
Hey, bring them hoes to the game.
Yeah.
So we can motherfucking get these primetime games anyway.
If there was a guy like if they said fuck it, we wait until next year. Do you see any guy on in this wide receiver room that's going to step up and possibly be that wide receiver one this year? Or
Trey Tucker.
Trey Tucker? Okay.
I haven't seen enough from Trey Tucker at all.
I feel like it might be the lack of quarterback play. Like he hasn't had somebody get the ball to him.
And
really.
Offensive coordinators.
We got to remember early in his career, he was a ball dropper. So I mean, it's not like he's just been overlooked. No, he's had opportunities. He hasn't always made the best of opportunities. Now last season I was on fucking trash ass Geno, but because he was running wide open a couple times, but. Your number one receiver has got to be the guy that's going to get you that ball, get you that first down on 3rd and 8. He's going to get to the sticks, and that's not Trey Tucker.
That's Jack Bech.
That may be Jack Bech, but who to me was overdrafted. They shouldn't have took Jack Bech in a second. There was so many players they could have took, but he's there now, and it is what it is. But
I'm still one of those people that's mad. I'm happy with Fernando now, but I'm one of those people last year. I kept pounding the table every fucking round. Why did we not draft Shedeur, bro? Even in the first round. That's how I felt. Like we should have drafted Shedeur Sanders, bro. I was pissed about that shit.
Don't even fucking rehatch that shit to me, man. That shit had me so fucking mad. I still argue with people about that shit now. I'm like, bro, he was better than Cam Ward, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Cam Ward. That's why I told people last year Cam was good.
But yeah, you're right.
I gotta see him beat out.
My preference, bro. I really thought we were gonna get Shedeur at some point in the draft. Whether it had been the first or the second round, I thought we should have took him, bro.
He would have.
And a lot of people were trying to clown, being like, "Oh, he's trash. There's a reason why he went in the first round." Nah, bro. Look at the numbers. Like the numbers show, he made more in just jersey sales alone. He made more in just jersey sales alone than certain players in the first round made in their whole rookie contract. Just off jersey sales alone for this season, his rookie season, bro. That was the number one overall pick.
He would have fit over here. He would have been good over here. He would have fit
perfectly in Vegas, bro. You fucking kidding me?
I think we got the right fit though right now.
I mean, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice because it's already done deal. But Shedeur, that's lights, camera, action, and
that would have been amazing.
Yeah, but I want the quarterback. I want the quarterback. We got the 6'5". We got the 6'5" athletic quarterback that got the arm and got it between the ears.
That's true.
Like we don't need the flashy quarterback in Vegas right now. Not right now. We suck. We would have been nothing but Shedeur Sanders. That would have been it. That would have been us. That would have been the whole team. And
not really because he slipped. He's like my man said, he slipped in the draft. You could have got him in the 4th round. Now you got Ashton Jeanty. Now your future is Ashton Jeanty and Shedeur Sanders. Are you fucking kidding me?
But like you said, he had the top selling jersey too. So even though he slipped, he still was the name.
Yeah, he's still good.
Honestly, that's the one thing though. Like, what owner is gonna be mad at jersey sales? I'm sure if we would have drafted him, Raider Nation, that shit would have been triple platinum, bro. That shit would have went diamond in the streets, bro.
But you wanna sell jerseys or you wanna win games, bro?
Both. I mean, hey, bro. Hey,
I don't even think he gonna beat out Deshaun Watson. If I'm being honest.
Now think of now say that. I'll say that again. Think about that. Is that more about him or is that more about Cleveland? Why the fuck would you even have Deshaun Watson competing? This motherfucker got two ACLs. I mean, two fucking Achilles injuries. Okay, let's say this. What if Deshaun Watson is decent this year? What you gonna do? Bring him back? No.
Somebody else gonna pay him.
Exactly.
Somebody else. But
so
you got
what's the point to save face because you paid him? That's a mentality. That's stupid.
You got Shador there to take over for him, but you got to remember where Deshaun Watson was, bro, before all them motherfucking injuries and all that.
Before the massage parlor, he was that guy.
He was. But if you get just think if he go back to that Deshaun Watson though,
bro,
now
that's real.
Everything that you put into them first 3-4 years, if he come back and take them motherfuckers to the playoffs and they win a playoff game this year, all that shit go the fuck out the window.
That's true.
But because Deshaun Watson, like, bro, that's why I say we can't forget who he was. Like him, Shador Sanders losing out to him is not as big as some people might try to make it seem. Yeah. But if Shador Sanders, like you said, though, if he can't beat out a nigga with two badass knees, then that's also saying something. Because I don't give a fuck. Like you said, he's selling out. So I don't give a fuck who Deshaun Watson is. If you beat him out, you beat him out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's so if you don't beat him out, then shit.
But my thing is this, bro. Like, last time we seen Deshaun Watson, he was on the ground with an Achilles tear. Last time I seen Shador Sanders, he was beating the Steelers and beating the Bengals, and he wasn't even coddled. Aiden O'Connell got more love as a rookie than Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders had to play catch with the ball boys, with fucking people, employees. He had no reps, no nothing. And I seen him. I watched every Cleveland game once he started playing, bro. And that motherfucker got it.
The football guys forced him into number one. But we also seen that motherfucking game where he was running around the backfield and he motherfucking holding the ball in one hand like he was still in college, and they dumped him on his fucking neck, and them niggas picked the ball up and ran that shit back.
And you know what game that was? When he was thrown in at halftime against the Baltimore Ravens. He didn't know the system. He never got reps. He never got nothing.
I'm talking about
he didn't do that.
He had a game 2-3 games in where he did some shit like that where he was just running around the backfield like it was college.
Oh yeah,
granted, you had to learn.
So he took like 1 or 2 bad sacks, but he also did that shit and made plays.
Yeah. You know, we made him look better than he did though.
Bro, he looked better against the Buffalo Bills. They lost that game, but he played better than Josh Allen did that game. That motherfucker, he played well. He played for, and like I said, and you wasn't nurtured.
He's not right.
Yeah, he wasn't nurtured. I've seen him throw these over routes in tight coverage. I've seen the anticipation. Same thing he did at Colorado. I watched every single Colorado game his whole career because I'm a Sanders fan, and I had to see if Shador was the real thing. I didn't watch him at Jackson State. But when he got to fucking Colorado, I watched every single game, and I seen an NFL quarterback. He should have been the number one pick. So I'm saying now, if he was nurtured last season and knew the system and worked, he didn't even work with the team until he fucking started. Never practiced with him.
He should have been over Gabriel. He should have been over Gabriel.
It was his
last name was the only reason that shit happened how it was.
Yeah, look, then they say, then the people say, oh, look at him. He had his hat on backwards. Jackson Dart hat on backwards. It's because the jewelry, Jackson Dart jewelry. It's just a bunch of excuses.
Selective politicking too, bro.
Hey, what you call it? What they call it, Mike?
Selective politicking. Yeah.
Hey, look, that's real shit though. But when you look at the shit, bro, like it's good for him though. It's good for him. Come in and take that tough road, bro, and show these motherfuckers who the fuck you are, bro.
Why the fuck he got to do that? You know what I'm saying? That shit is weak.
Hey,
he earned first round draft pick. He didn't have to be number one, but he was a first round talent who earned that shit.
That's the shit we go through, bro. We watch these quarterbacks. We watch these quarterbacks come in and go through that shit every fucking year, bro. Where they try to put the fucking Jackson Darts, the Bo Nixes, and all these whack ass quarterbacks.
Baker Mayfield was able to grab his nuts. He was able to grab his nuts, talk shit, take a flag, throw it in the ground. All this crazy shit went number one.
Exactly.
that shit. Still had to go 5th. That's bruh, that shit. That's why I'm always gonna be a Shedeur fan, and I'm rooting for him.
Oh yeah, I root for him too.
He gonna do his shit, man. But yeah,
I want him to go somewhere where he can actually be. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't sleep on Cleveland, bro. I like what Cleveland's doing this year. I got them as a surprise AFC team. Don't.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially since trading Myles Garrett. Since trading Myles Garrett, that's crazy to me. Since trading Myles Garrett, I think they're gonna be better.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that. They'll be better later. They're not gonna be better this season. This season with Myles Garrett, with that, because that defense is nasty. Them linebackers they got, them corners they got. That's a nasty squad, bro.
When was Myles Garrett drafted?
Shit, he went number 1. What draft?
2017, 2018.
He's a fucking monster, bro. He's different.
Jared Verse is too, and he younger.
Yeah, but he ain't no Myles Garrett. I'm gonna tell you that.
No, he ain't. But what you just say, they got them other players around him.
Yeah.
But if he's got to command the double team. All I'm saying is Garrett command a double team, still beat that shit. A triple team, he still beat that shit.
Mason Graham gonna be better. Like they got the pieces that's gonna be a little better around them this year.
They got that linebacker. They got pieces that's good, but they're not gonna be better without a motherfucker who commands a triple team.
No, that's 100 goddamn percent. That's 120 goddamn percent right there.
Maybe in the future, but shit, if I'm a linebacker, please give me a motherfucker that commands a double triple team. That opens it up for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I like Cleveland this year, man. Especially if they start Shedeur. I think if they start Shedeur, I think they get 7 to 8 wins for sure. I love that defense. I love the receivers they got over there. Judkins, a healthy Judkins. I like that. I like that squad. I like them to split with Pittsburgh again. I like them to split with Cincinnati. I like them to. They're gonna lose both games to Baltimore. But yeah, I like Cleveland this season.
I give him 10 with Deshaun starting.
Shit, that motherfucker, man, he might last 3 games.
But that's what I'm saying. What if he? I'm telling you, bro.
Last time I seen Deshaun Watson, I was at the fucking game when they played in the Legion. That motherfucker was not in. That's not that. Will the real Deshaun Watson please stand up? We don't even know if he did that.
If he do though, you got to remember he was going through all that shit, them injuries. Now all that shit is behind him. Like, bro, they
look better though. He do look better. But I've been seeing he do look better. It's a real competition. They both look good right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
and it's pushing Shedeur. It's pushing Shedeur. So you ain't doing nothing but making Shedeur better.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, that made me.
Yeah, that pissed me off. I really wanted Jacoby Lane. Since we didn't get Denzel Boston, I was like, go get Jacoby, bro.
Our receivers are scary, bro.
We didn't get Zachariah either.
I mean, I know it's not. I know it might be a biased take, obviously, because they're teammates, bro. But here's what our guy Trey Tucker had to say about Jalen Naylor and the potential of what he could possibly be this season for us.
What's it been with Jalen coming in as well and making sure he feels comfortable, especially with this team, especially in your guys' group?
That's my guy. It's been awesome to have him. I watched him from afar. Actually in college, because at the time, I wanted to go to Michigan State, but that's another story. But he's been great. He's another leader in the room. And he's just very smooth, great guy, great leader. He works hard, and that's what expected of him. And we're very excited to have him here.
Yeah, he's the best receiver on the team right now. He's better than Trey Tucker. He's better than everybody else. Jalen Naylor is the best He's the best receiver you have right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we're going to see, though, like, obviously right now it's only OTA, so there's a lot that can happen. Obviously, June 1st just hit, so a lot of people we're going to see a lot of teams cutting guys, maybe somebody that we might be intrigued to pick up, whether it's free agency, maybe via trade, who knows? But yeah, we're nearing that 2-hour mark of this episode. I know everybody enjoying the conversation. We are too, but hey, my guy Trey, he on the East Coast. He already almost at 1 a.m. He getting close to that 1 a.m. over there on his side.
I tell y'all all the time, bro. When we having these good conversations and shit like that,
the time be going fast.
I don't even paying attention. Like this shit, I knew when we was backstage, bro. I knew what this shit was gonna be. We was gonna have a good time on this motherfucker. You feel?
Hey, Sportsman, bro. It's been a pleasure though, bro. We really appreciate you for tapping in with us on BTB, man. This has been a special episode. Some great commentary, some real hood commentary for sure. But yeah, man. Obviously, we appreciate you for tapping in with us. There's some people that might be new to us, but they might even be new to you. So just in case, man, let the people know where can they find you, brother.
Yeah, man. First of all, I appreciate you for bringing me on, man. Bringing me on. It's good. It's definitely a good time, man. And if y'all new, y'all never heard of me or seen me, man, you see the name right there. Find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and check out my show, man. Check out my show on the Sports Main YouTube. It's called Hood Commentary. It's all sports. And I got the Raider Gang TV coming up soon here. As soon as preseason start, I'm bringing back the Raider Gang TV where it's going to be all Raiders all the time. But right now, if you just want to watch some sports and check out all your teams or whatever, check me out, man. But yeah, definitely appreciate y'all bringing me on, man. And definitely was a good time. And I love to be able to talk sports, you know what I mean? Talk Raider football with, motherfuckers who know Raider football for sure.
Hey, them glasses cold as fuck too, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Them glasses cold as fuck too.
I appreciate you, man. I fucking had these motherfuckers for like 4 years, man. Paid damn near $300 for these bitches, so I keep these motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, got to. It's only right.
Hold on. I wanted to say too, Mike. You repping that born and raised shit, bro. That shit cold as fuck too. I've been trying to say that shit for a minute through this shit, bro. But you got that shit on today too, man.
Always, bro. You already know. I be coming through with some fly shit all the time, brother. I be trying my best, especially. We already know the chill. We got some cold gear, bro. We got some cold gear, and I seen somebody in the comments that actually asked when we getting our own merch with BTB. We going soon, y'all. We gonna have that in the works. We gonna get that merch going soon, and we'll see. Who knows? Maybe that might be the surprise with that giveaway. I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll work on some things because we're getting real close to that 500 mark. We're getting real close to that 500 mark. I believe we're like 13 away. I think like 13 or 14 subscribers away. So you make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe on the video, man. Subscribe to the channel though, for real, because once we hit that 500, bro, that's a huge mark for us on the channel. And not only that, hey, we're gonna have a special giveaway for y'all. A special giveaway. I haven't really confirmed it exactly just yet. I want to make sure it's something good for y'all. I know a lot of people have been giving out Fernando jerseys. I don't want to be like everybody else though. We're not like everybody else.
Do something different.
Do something different. Yeah. Something different for sure, but it's gonna be some fly.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this though, but it's good content, man. Subscribe not just for the gear or for what's free. Subscribe for the real game, man. End of the day, because it's a lot of motherfuckers you can watch, and it's a lot of motherfuckers who ain't talking about shit, man. So if you're gonna fuck with somebody, man, fuck with them, man. Fuck with the real over here. And one more thing, man. Don't forget, man. Hey, don't be no strangers, man. This ain't gotta be, you tap in with me once a year, man. I'm down. Yeah, I'm down to pull up. Anytime you send me an email for an invite, I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Much respect. Hey, yo, same to you, bro. We'll pop out. Fuck with you too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hey, if you ever need some guests on your show, bro, let us know, bro. BTB be more than welcome to tap in with you. For sure.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna do that, man. I'm definitely gonna do that for sure because, like I said, man, I know y'all know more than just Raider football. This is about Raider football, but shit, when you come on my show, we talking sports. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, for sure. So I got your send me both y'all emails in the DM, and then yeah, man, definitely gonna tap in with y'all, man. See if I can get y'all on the show, man.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. We'll see what's good with that for sure. Yeah, man. Hey, before you leave, bro. Hey, I gotta hear your trademark slogan, bro. One time before we get up out of here, bro.
You already know what it is, man. Raider Nation, Raider motherfucking Nation, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy, the Sportsman. Fuck with hood commentary where the game is trill and it's never the ordinary. Tap in.
Oh, yeah. We appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, bro, I fuck with my guy, bro. He a cool cat for sure, man. He cool as hell, bro.
You gonna have to send me everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I'll send you his page for sure, so you can tap in with him on Instagram. He on TikTok too. Honestly, I go on TikTok a little bit. Mainly it's when my girl be sending me hella messages. Like after a while, okay, I gotta look at them before she get mad at me because I ain't looking at shit. I'm so with the content, bro. I'm so busy with YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Like it's a lot going on. So sometimes, like you said, some people forget about certain apps. Like, but he be going up. From what I heard, he be going up over there. So make sure y'all tap in with my guy for sure. Trey, where can people tap in with you?
Hey man, you can tap in with me right here on the Black Team Broadcast at King540 on Instagram, at Trey Majors /Raider Trey 540 on Twitter. Rundown sometimes on Blunts and Breakdowns, man. Y'all can find me with the guys, man. We tap in, we do our thing with each other, man, and pause. Yeah. But right here, man, y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prez too, for sure, man. Definitely.
Shout out my guy, Prez, the producer. But yeah, if y'all haven't yet, man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, Black Team Broadcast. If you haven't yet, also, you can follow me on Twitter at @DMichavelli, THEE, and then Michavelli is spelled right here. I'm on Instagram as well, Michavelli24, same as the channel. But yeah, man, we close to that 500 mark. We appreciate everybody that tapped in for this episode. It was a special episode, and I got not tomorrow because usually it's a Wednesday, but this is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday special because of game one of the finals. So Thursday, me and my dog Raider Rundown, we back with Blunts and Breakdowns. More than likely, it'll either be 4:20, 6 o'clock. We'll see. But it's usually around that time, that ballpark time range. So make sure y'all fuck with us and y'all tap in for that as well. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time, y'all. Black Team, you bitch.